Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hi, I'm Treasure State Dennis Milligan. I want to talk to you about the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a tool that helps grandparents like me save for their grandchildren's future education. With as little as $10 a month, you can help our next generation and get a state tax deduction.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Arkansas Delta Byways is
educational opportunities for Arkansas students and launched outstanding careers right here in the natural state. From our outstanding academic reputation and competitive athletic programs to our beautiful campus and a vibrant small town community, Lyon College is dedicated to producing successful graduates who make a difference in our communities and our world. For more information about the Lyon College experience, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. You know, there's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We love football season because it's a special time with family and friends. As your Attorney General, I'll work to keep dangerous criminals off our streets so we can all focus on what matters most, our faith, our family, and our friends. I'm Tim Griffin, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by Tim Griffin for Attorney General.
Welcome back to our Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. Time to check out Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, sponsored by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield for Class 6A, which is mostly unchanged other than Greenwood moving up to number 2 after defeating Lake Hamilton, which slips to number 5. Otherwise, Pulaski Academy is still number 1, while Little Rock Catholic bumps up to number 3, and Benton moves up to number 4. In Class 5A, the rankings don't change at all from the previous week, as Robinson is still number 1, while Shiloh Christian remains number 2. Mills is still number 3, while Little Rock Parkview holds steady at number 4 following its 40-7 win over Texarkana, while Camden Fairview is still number 5 after walloping DeQueen 49-0. In Class 4A, Arkadelphia is still number 1, while Malvern is still number 2, and Warren stays at number 3. Harding Academy is still number 4, and Star City remains at number 5. Some of the big games in this classification include Rivercrest traveling over to Gosnell, while Gentry will host Lincoln. Bauxite will meet Mayflower, while Clinton will travel to Pottsville, and Arkadelphia travels to Ashdown in a big game in the 7-4A conference. Mena will also be looking to break a 3-game skid when it travels south to Lafayette County, and we're joined now by the head coach of the Mena Bearcats, Craig Bentley. And Coach, I know you guys were rolling along pretty good there, and then, man, ran into like a murderer's row with Arkadelphia, Nashville, Malvern. That's a pretty tough. That would be pretty tough for, I don't know, for the Dallas Cowboys to try to navigate.
Yeah, right. I mean, talk about a gauntlet. Coming out of that stretch, we knew that was going to be by far the toughest stretch of our season, and we're a young team. In fact, most recently in our most recent game, we started 9 sophomores on both sides of the ball. So, on top of, playing those, experienced top teams in the state, we're young and learning every game. But I'm really proud of the progress our team made. Like you said, we started out real hot. I mean, we're 3-1, won some games that, a lot of people probably didn't think, we were going to come on the right side out of, and then, kind of ran in that murderer's row. And after Arkadelphia, we kind of looked deep and tried to figure out, hey, let's make the best of this situation and figure out how we can get better every week, and we've done that.
Well, and that actually leads me right into my next question, Coach. I was going to ask, what have you kind of learned playing this top-notch competition that you need to get better on, and what has continued to work for the Bearcats?
Well, I think, discipline and execution for us. I think, initially for us, we're not going to out-athlete anybody. We're not going to outspeed anybody. But we can be, physical. We can be as strong as we can be, and we can play disciplined football. So execution, preparation for us. I think initially jumping in this league, which isn't necessarily new for Mena, but it's new for a lot of our kids. I think that initial shock of kind of what you're seeing there as far as that speed and athleticism that you're going to see every single night was an eye-opener for us. And it further solidified the fact that, We have to play extremely disciplined football. We have to play physical football, and we have to execute well to give ourselves a chance to compete and be successful.
I know you've got a great chance to get back on the winning side this week against Lafayette County, but they are very athletic. When you've scouted the Cougars, what jumped out to you on film? What's it going to take for Mena to get back on the W column?
Well, no doubt. I mean, very athletic team. Looking at their skill kids, I mean, some very, very talented skill kids, I'd say comparable to what even we've seen with the likes of, the Arkadelphia, Malverns, and Nashville's. They've given up some points, but they haven't had any problem scoring points. So it's, they're definitely a dangerous football team. And like I said, we have to do all those things more. But, we feel good. It's a long trip for us. We're excited we get to play it, first of all, because it's a non-conference game in the middle of our conference season. And we had a couple of teams drop out of our conference, and so we're excited we get to play it. But we're confident that if we come out and play physical football and execute, that we're going to have a good chance to come out of the right side of things. But we also know that they're dangerous enough that if you don't, they're going to make you pay. So it should be a good football game Friday.
That was Craig Bentley of Mena joining us on our Summit Utilities CenterPoint Energy studio lines, previewing that non-conference matchup with Lafayette County. We're going to have to step away for another quick timeout, but when we come back, we'll check out Class 3A and 2A on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With twice the efficiency of electrical appliances, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Joe Klein here for Bet Saracen, Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
You bet it is, Joe. And football is in the air, which means Bet Saracen has everything you're looking for and more right there on your cell phone.
Now everyone can get in the game and follow your favorite team.
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Located in a beautiful, quiet part of Arkansas, Southern Arkansas University offers personalized tour visits, faculty, and staff who invest in student success and a caring campus community. SAU allows you to choose from over 100 degrees in 4 distinct colleges and the School of Graduate Studies. SAU not only offers a broad range of academic programs, including unique offerings to the state and region, but the first university south of Little Rock to offer a doctoral degree through the College of Education. Start calling SAU your home today by applying at saumag.edu. Go Mule Riders!
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them is Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Arkansas state parks are your passport to all kinds of adventures. And camping is just the beginning. Our parks can take you hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, fishing, and some of them can even take you back in time. Our 52 state parks offer fun, adventure, history, and so much more. So pick up your passport at any state park visitor center. Visit arkansasstateparks.com and see where we can take you next.
Back on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show, where now we'll look at the rankings in Class 3A. The top 5 in Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, brought to you by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, is once again unchanged, as Prescott is still number 1 after beating Homer, Louisiana by the score of 9-0. Number 2, Rison survived its trip to arch rival Fordyce with a 37-24 victory, while number 3, Charleston beat Hackett 57-0. Booneville is still number 4 after topping Mansfield by the score of 35-0, and Melbourne remains at number 5 after beating Perryville 58-20. Some of the big games in Class 3A this week include number 3 Charleston traveling to Booneville, while Lavaca will be on the road to Mansfield. Newport will visit Melbourne, while Prescott will host Smackover, and Junction City will host Class 2A Hampton. And we are joined now by the longtime and legendary head coach of the Junction City Dragons, David Carpenter, on our Summit Utility Centerpoint Energy Hotline. Well, I guess, Coach, welcome back into, coaching and all that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, what was it that kept calling you back? Couldn't stay away from the head coach's whistle, I guess.
I guess, all several things led up and got it back in here to where I could get back into coaching, for a little bit and just see what's going on. I'd been wanting to get back in, after a couple years out, and they just, one, I wasn't going to be able to leave Junction, because of grandkids and all those things. Didn't want to get too far away. And then the opportunity arose where I could get back in, and shoot, I said, yeah, I'll do it.
Absolutely. Well, I know the coaching world is better off with you back in it than when you were gone, for sure. I know been a challenging season so far and everything. What do the Dragons need to do the most to kind of get this thing turned around?
Well, the thing, the thing that we have to do, we're making a lot of mistakes. We only have 4 seniors on the team, so that means there's a lot of young guys out there playing. And they're going to make mistakes, sophomores. When you start 6 of those guys, things are going to happen. We don't have very many. We had 22 kids out, and so there, a lot of young guys out playing, just making mental mistakes. And as the thing that I'm proud of with this bunch is they don't quit. They
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
but as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
As long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Back on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show, where we'll wrap things up looking at the rankings of Class 2A. Rex's Road to the Rock rankings in this classification are almost unchanged as well, as Hazen remains number 1 after having a bye week. Carlisle remains at number 2 after beating Hampton 47-0. Bigelow is still number 3 following its 43-14 win over Magazine, while Mount Ida checks in at number 4 again this week after beating Murfreesboro 49-14. And Mark Tree moves right back into the 2A rankings after only 1 week removed, taking over the number 5 spot after beating McCrory 22-12, and East Poinsett County was defeated by Earl 32-26. Some of the other big games going on in Class 2A this week include Clarendon at Mark Tree, Dirks at Hoyen, Mineral Springs visiting Mount Ida, and Little Rock Episcopal at Hazen. So there you have it, folks. We hope you've enjoyed the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show, and we hope you'll tune back in tonight at 10 p.m. Central for the Simmons Bank Friday Night High School Scoreboard Show. Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will take you all the way up to midnight with scores, interviews, and the all-new Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. Coaches, journalists, play-by-play guys, be sure to call in your scores at 501-298-BALL. That's 501-298-2255, so we can get every score in the state in tonight's Simmons Bank Friday Night High School Scoreboard Show. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Simmons Bank, Centerpoint Energy and Summit Utilities, UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Arkansas Delta Byways Regional Tourism, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Hot Springs, Keep Arkansas Beautiful, the Saracen Casino Resort in Pine Bluff, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas's Brighter Future 529, in partnership with Arkansas Tourism and State Parks, the Poultry Federation, Lyon College in Batesville, Tim Griffith for Arkansas Attorney General Campaign, Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia, the Murphy's Art District in El Dorado, Arkansas Rice, Ouachita Baptist University, and the Great American Conference. Folks, I'm Kelly Blair, and I hope you've enjoyed listening half as much as I've enjoyed talking sports with you this week. Come on back and join us again next Friday on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
DeQueen Leopards Football, proudly presented by Gentry Chevrolet. Online at GentryChevyInc.com. Nobody beats a Gentry deal.
DeQueen Auto Group, our area's Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealer.
Weyerhaeuser, we don't just grow trees.
The Woods Agency, Shelter Insurance. Are you covered? Check with Jeff Woods.
DeQueen Abstract Company, we worry about the details of real estate transactions so you don't have to.
Daily Discount Building Supply, everything for the home builder and do-it-yourselfer.
McDonald's, I'm loving it. Proud to present the Leopards Player of the Game.
DeQueen Church of Christ, love, serve, grow.
Harris Drug and Gifts, serving DeQueen since 1964.
Pilgrims of DeQueen, a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen.
Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive, quality auto body repair since 1982.
Diamond Bank, offering sound and meaningful financial services.
Pruitt's Food, you click it, we pick it, you'll love it. Shop online today.
Chandler Funeral Home, dedicated to the care of those we serve.
Idabel National Bank, where your dreams become reality.
Howard Memorial, offering primary health care. Your new healthy starts here.
Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare, Sevier County Developmental Center.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, 990 Highway 70 East, phone 642-5900.
Red River Credit Union, providing our members with savings and loan services.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, putting families first since 1929.
Cactus Plaza, the fuel you'll need to power your day.
Housing Authority of Sevier County, providing safe and affordable housing.
Farmers Bank and Trust, friends and neighbors helping each other find financial solutions for a lifetime.
Bruce Western
customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family-owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band playing the alma mater here in the Spa City. Countdown to kick off 8 minutes between the Leopards and the Rams. And let's get tonight's injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic. Now open in DeQueen 5 days a week, 8:30 to 5:30, offering line adjustments, pediatric and pregnancy care, acupuncture, pharmaceutical-grade nutrition, and more. It's Simply Chiropractic. Now let's go down on the field with Tony. Tony?
We got 4 Leopards out tonight. Of course, Caden Automata has had the season-ending injury. Now, Caden Smith has not been available to practice, and he'll be out tonight. Will Collins was in the automobile accident and still hasn't fully recovered from that. And Luke Pierce bruised his lung in the game against Camden Fairview last week, and he is not dressed tonight. And then to add to that, Ty Lindsay and Ulysses Cotto, both with nagging injuries, and needless to say, our Leopards are paper thin tonight.
All right, that's your injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic. Just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen, just look for the sign. Time for tonight's starting lineups. Brought to you by Don's Easy Pay in downtown DeQueen. Family owned and operated, serving customers for over 30 years with name brand appliances, electronics, TVs, computers, home furnishings, and more. Don's Easy Pay offering rent to own or with 120 days, same as cash. They also offer retail sales for our customers. That's Don's Easy Pay, dedicated to taking care of our customers. Your Leopard starting lineup tonight. The quarterback will be sophomore Cole Binkley. The slot backs will be Ty Lindsay, rushing for 468 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season, and Ulysses Cotto. He's rushed for 214 yards, averaging 5.2 yards per carry. The wideouts will be Trenton Matthews, a sophomore, and the tight end Austin Cravens. Across the fullback will be Micah Gibson. And across the Leopard offensive line, the tackles, Jacob Olati at 300 and Logan Chandler at 245. The guards, Asaro Lopez, a sophomore, at 235, and Esteban Alvarez at 180. Another sophomore in the center, another sophomore, Kanan Billingsley, at 230. Greg, a very young Leopard offensive unit. They start 6 sophomores.
Yeah, very young and getting more experience, though. You know what they always told me, by the end of the first season, you're not a sophomore anymore, you're a junior. So they're getting more experience, but they're still young and still learning.
Yeah, what famous coach was that one time that said the best thing about a sophomore is that they eventually become a junior.
That's right. I don't know who that was, but I remember that.
There's your Leopard starting lineup tonight, brought to you by Don's Easy Pay in downtown DeQueen, going above and beyond to take care of our customers' needs. It's time now for tonight's Keys to Victory, brought to you by Diamond Bank on Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. From agriculture to home loans, checking accounts to mobile banking, Diamond Bank can help with all your financial needs. And we'll start with you, Greg, your keys to victory tonight.
So I get to go first. All right.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make the assumption that what I saw last night in the junior high game will happen again tonight. And so my key to victory tonight is us handling their pressure. They blitz almost every play, and if we can handle that, we're going to be able to move the ball down the field.
Well, Tony Stowers, did Greg steal your thunder?
No, I was looking at my notes today from Hootens, and, this Hot Springs Lakeside team was picked to finish 4th in the league. And you wonder how that affects a team, and we'll find out tonight. They're half the dynamic here, too, not only us but them. And I'm interested to see how they respond, and maybe that has a bearing on how we respond.
There's your Diamond Bank keys to victory. Diamond Bank, local people making local decisions for our community. And we'll be back for the coin toss following this 60-second timeout.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With more efficiency than other fuel sources, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time-consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug & Gifts in historic downtown DeQueen. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug & Gifts, downtown DeQueen.
We're down on the field now for tonight's coin toss.
Paul Wilkins from Danville is your line judge. He's on the home sideline. Head linesman on the visitor sideline will be Mr. Bruce Burnett from Ola, Arkansas. Back judge Mr. Derek Lewis from Conway, Arkansas. Guys, the most important thing we do all night long is good sportsmanship. Guys, no punching, kicking, gouging, cursing. Guys, when the whistle blows, the play is dead. Stop. Nothing's going to happen. Okay? Other than somebody maybe getting hurt with the extracurricular activities. Guys, listen to us. Took me a long time to figure this out, but not one person come to watch this official throw flags. We're here to watch you guys play football, okay? We're going to talk to you before the snap of the ball. If you'll listen to us, we'll talk you out of a lot of penalties tonight, okay? If you're here to watch you kids, let's give them a good football game, okay? Guys, again, the most important thing tonight, good sportsmanship. Let's all be good friends. This game's over. DeQueen, you are the visiting team. I've got a silver dollar. Heads, tails. While it's in the air, you're going to call it, okay? Yes, I'm calling it. Tails. Lakeside, what is it? Receive. Heads. There you go. You have two choices. You can either defer to the second half or you can receive. Your coach said receive. Your coach said you want to kick from the clock. Shake your head, yes. Okay, there we go. Guys, what I want y'all to do is just continue to face each other. Swing your lines around this way. Okay?
All right, one of the more entertaining coin tosses we've had this season, as I'm still not sure who won the toss. Lakeside
won the toss and elected to receive.
Okay.
And somebody needs to walk down to the public address announcer and let them know that 12 is Trey Brown.
Yeah, now they're moving them to the right side.
Okay. So Lakeside's going to receive, and the Leopards will kick off and defend the north goal here in the opening quarter. We'll be back for tonight's opening kickoff and play-by-play action between the Rams and the Leopards following this 60-second timeout.
Poultry is the leading agricultural industry in Arkansas, and the Poultry Federation is the voice to promote it. Did you know that the industry provides 170,000 jobs in our state? In fact, over 6,500 farms in Arkansas produce some type of poultry. And in 2020, the poultry industry provided $3.7 billion of the total agricultural cash receipts. From providing scholarships to protecting interest at the state capitol, the Poultry Federation is the proud voice of the poultry industry.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Both teams making their way out on the field here in the Spa City. The Leopards and the Lakeside Rams getting set to do battle in this 5A South Conference matchup. In tonight's opening kickoff, brought to you by your friends at the Sevier County Farmers Cooperative, located at 801 West Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen, a former Gentry Chevrolet building. Stock up on all your hunting supplies, snacks, game cameras, food plot mixes, deer stands, and more. That's at your Sevier County Farmers Co-op, serving the farmers and cattlemen of our area since 1948. Well, a lot of excitement in the air here, Greg. Got a pretty good home crowd here from Lakeside.
Yeah, great crowd. They had all the little cheerleaders out, and then they had their entire, I think all of Garland County's Pee Wee football program out. I mean, there's hundreds of little kids running up and down the fields to start the game, running out ahead of the Rams. And the Leopards are out there ready to kick the ball, Jay.
All right, Jonathan Bahina has it teed up at the 40. The one-man back deep for the Rams will be Ryan Ballard, as Lakeside with 10 guys up expecting the Leopards to try an onside kick here. Again, the Leopards will be defending the north goal, and they'll be moving left to right from our vantage point here in the press box on the home side at Hot Springs Lakeside. Bahina says he's ready, and we're underway. Little short pooch kick beyond the upbacks. It's a loose football, and the Rams will fall on it at about the 27-yard line. So a nice job by the Leopard kickoff team, as the Rams will start at their 27.
Good kick by Bahina that time. Just that's what you're supposed to do with those pooch kicks. Kick it where they're not, make them jump on the ball, not get a return.
Jacob Hermosillo will direct this Ram offense. They like to go with the three wideouts. The lone setback is a big sophomore. That's going to be Grady Holman. Hermosillo will toss it out in the right flat. Complete to number 14, Connor Purifoy. Breaks a tackle. He's out of bounds up at about the 45-yard line. Quick pickup of 17 yards in the Ram first down.
And we're going to have a flag on the play. We're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct, knocking out of bounds on the left side, Jay.
They're going to spot it at 47, Greg. So that's going to be a pickup of 20 yards from Hermosillo to Skylar Purifoy. And they're going to tack on 15 more, as Greg mentioned, against the Leopards. So the Rams already in Leopard territory, 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 38-yard line. Hermosillo in the pistol. Inside handoff to Ullman, coming left with a head of steam. He's at the 30. He'll be tripped up at about the 28-yard line, where he'll have enough for another Lakeside first down, as he'll pick up 11 yards. He's a big sophomore running back, Greg. And he's been quiet all year. In fact, Lakeside's had trouble establishing a running game, and then he put it all together last week against Hope.
Good run there, brought down finally by Garrett Matthews, but not until he picked up a first down, Jay.
1st and 10 at the DeQueen 27. Hermosillo will look over to Coach Jared McBride, the former Nashville Scrapper, who will run up and down the sidelines for the Rams here tonight. Longtime head coach. Hermosillo wants to throw the football. He's airing it out deep. 1-on-1 coverage. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be caught for the Hot Springs touchdown. Number 14, Skylar Purifoy, out-jumped a Leopard and hauled it in for the 28-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that was number 2, Bahina, back there on the defensive for the Leopards, but they just got out-jumped by the Lakeside receiver.
Extra point by Valines is good, and the Rams are on the board in less than a minute underway here in Lakeside. It's 7-0 with 11:15 opening quarter. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? Four States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on check availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
The kick will sail into the end zone for the touchback, barely, with about a yard to spare.
Yeah.
It's a free football, but Lindsay made the correct decision, and the Leopards will get it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. An impressive drive for the Rams, Greg.
Yeah, it sure was. 3 plays, 72 yards, helped out by that 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty on the Leopards. Final 28 yards, a pass from Hermosillo to Purifoy for the touchdown.
So Cole Binkley, the young sophomore, and the offense out on the field for the first crack at it tonight. As the Leopards will start at their 20-yard line following the touchback. Leopards will line up with the wishbone set. Getting the call will be Lindsay. Tries to slide outside to his right, nothing doing. He'll be slung to the turf. He'll lose a yard back to the 19-yard line. Well, had one man to beat on that corner that time, but I would say Christian Bell defended that corner pretty well.
He did a great job defending. That's what I was going to say. He only had one guy to beat. He slid outside, and number 8 just played him perfectly and got him down before he could get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cole Binkley, who'll run more than anybody else all night long, back and forth to the sidelines to get the play from his father, offensive coordinator Philip Binkley. Returns to the huddle. The Leopards at the line of scrimmage. And this time, no gain. They'll lose a couple of more as Binkley tried to keep. And, boy, Lakeside just really with that run blitz. And they're going to mark it back at the 18-yard line. So Cole's going to lose one more, and the Leopards now looking at 3rd and 12.
Well, they basically have a 9-man front against our offense, Jay. And we talked about this some last night. We may have to throw a pass even if we don't complete it, just to let them know we will throw one.
Line to get for the Leopards, the 30-yard line, so we'll call it 3rd and 12 from the 18. The Leopards milking the play clock for all it's worth. They'll rush to the line of scrimmage now, and they might not have got the play off. Nope. Delay of game. So the Leopards took a little too much time that time, as they've now been penalized twice for 20 yards, and they're looking at 3rd and 17. Ouch. 9:43 to go, opening quarter. Lakeside in front, 7-0. Clock's on the move. And the Leopards pinned deep into their own territory. Need a play here on this 3rd and 17.
Can't get those penalties like that, Jay. Those are just mistakes that we shouldn't have at this point in the season.
Flex bone set, and Binkley wants to throw the football. Flushed out of the pocket to his left from the end zone, running for his life, and he throws, and it's going to be incomplete, broken up at about the 20-yard line. So the Leopards will have to send the punting unit on, Greg.
Yeah, and we're going to be punting just about out of our end zone, Jay.
And that time, Cole just fortunate to avoid the safety.
Yeah, well, and also that ball was almost picked off.
Well, dropping back deep, Ben Benson, as the Rams are going to get this football more than likely on the Leopard end of the field, as Lindsay will have to punt from the goal line, where you better protect here. It's a good snap, and Ty will get a foot into it. Low end over end. It's going to hit at the 43. Bounces up in the air, and no return as the Leopards will down it at about the 47-yard line. So that's a nice punt covering about 35, 34, 35 yards.
Yep.
So with 9 minutes to go, opening quarter, the Lakeside offense, who went 73 yards in 3 plays a moment ago, right back out there, and they'll start at the DeQueen 47-yard line this time. Hermosillo in the pistol, handoff to Ullman, running left. He's at the 45, the 40, gets a block. 35, gets another block. At the 30, finally driven down at about the 28-yard line. So a pickup of 19 for Grady Ullman.
There's a flag on the play.
So that one may be coming back. Boy, he's a load. Grady Ullman, just a sophomore. They list him at 5'8", 180, but he looks a lot bigger than that. Officials talking it over.
Brought down there by Esteban Alvarez, Matthews, and also number 6, Jackson Van Winkle, but
personal foul. We've got offsetting personal foul penalties. Well, Tony, these officials said at the coin toss we weren't going to throw many flags tonight.
Well,
they're going to let that play stand.
I don't get that one. Their guy was laying on top of our guy, giving him the business, and I don't know how you get offsettings on that.
All right, so the play stands as that apparently came after the play. So it's 1st and 10 at the Leopard 28-yard line. Hermosillo in the pistol looks to the sidelines for the play from Coach Jared McBride. They're audibilizing now. He's the lone man in the backfield. Takes a snap. Good protection. Firing down the middle. It's going to be caught incomplete off the fingertips of the intended receiver who was open at the DeQueen 5-yard line.
Defended there by John Bahina, who we might mention playing a new position tonight. He's playing safety tonight.
Leopards kind of
quarterback
making some adjustments to their defensive unit.
I was told by defensive coordinator Richard Bell, we're in a 4-2-5 simply because of our lack of depth at linebacker because of injuries.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line. Hermosillo flips it to his left, has his man at the 25. He's going to be dropped immediately. Good coverage by the Leopards. That's going to be just about a 2-yard gain. The receiver, Ben Vincent.
Good job by Jackson Van Winkle to grab a hold of his shirt and hold on to him, bring him down along with number 9 there, Fernando Aparicio.
Now the Leopard defense has Lakeside in a 3rd and 8 at the 26-yard line. Let's see if they can get a stop here on 3rd down. Rams will bring 2 receivers split out to each side. They'll empty the backfield now. Hermosillo in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks left, flips it out in the flat, complete. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. And he'll be hit and dropped at about the 19-yard line. He's going to be about a yard shy of that 1st down, I believe.
Ran into Trey Brown, and that was the end of it, Jay.
He'll spot it at the 20, so that's a pickup of about 7 yards. The receiver that time, Tony, was 12. Number 12, Luke Lumsden. So here we go, a big 4th and 1. Lakeside going to go for it, and they try to draw DeQueen off sides, and they may have. Oh, my, that's the last thing you want to do on 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Jump off side. So the Rams get a 1st down the easy way. That's their 5th first down of the opening quarter already. 4th and 1, and the Leopards jump in the neutral zone. Gives the Rams a 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 15-yard line. Here comes Ullman running left, cuts back at the 15, breaks a tackle. 10-5, touchdown, Lakeside. Brady Ullman with a 15-yard run. And with 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter, the Rams score again. Brady Ullman giving them a running game to go along with their vaunted passing attack.
We had an opportunity down, Jay. He made a couple of great cuts. We missed 2 tackles, and he was into the end zone.
The Lions on to attempt the extra point. The set, the kick is long enough, and it's good. 7 minutes to go in the quarter, and it's Lakeside 14, DeQueen nothing. Kickoff in 1 minute.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrims is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
The kick is rather short this time, and the Leopards will take the fair catch at the 20-yard line. So that's where the Leopards will begin their second series of the night. They trail 14-0, Greg. Couple of nice drives by the Rams.
Yeah, another good drive by the Rams. 5 plays, 47 yards with the payoff coming on a 15-yard run by Oldman.
So the Leopards, they went backward their first series, lost 2 yards on a couple of running plays, got a 5-yard penalty, then threw incomplete. See if they can get the offense clicking here on their second possession of the night. They're in the flex bone set this time, and they'll fake to Gibson, and getting the call as Esther tries to run left, and he's going to be swarmed for another loss. Back at about the 16-yard line, as Donovan Esther gets his first carry of the night, and it goes for -4.
Yeah, just swarmed by the Rams over there on the sideline. Leopards brought to you tonight by Gentry Chevrolet, online at gentrychevyinc.com. Nobody beats a Gentry deal.
Our PA announces big on.
Well, that's where Esther has to cut up field, Greg. He wasn't going to outrun the defenders on the corner. Cut up field, get what you can. Now it's 2nd and 14. And Leopard's going to try the center of the line as that was Gibson, I believe, the ball carrier. No?
Actually, Ty Lindsay.
Yeah, Ty got the call.
And he did a good job to get a yard.
Yeah, out to the 17-yard line, where it's going to bring up 3rd down and 13. Clock's on the move, 5:55 to go opening quarter. Lakeside out to a quick 14-0 lead here in the Spa City. Leopards need to play on this 3rd and 13. They need to get up to about the 30-yard line. Binkley will bring a man in motion. They'll run the option left. Binkley cuts upfield, just tripped up after he crossed the 20-yard line. Picks up about 6 out to the 23, but the Leopards will have to punt it away. Best play of the night for the Leopards offense is Binkley made a quick cut on the option, made a good decision, picked up 6 yards.
Good run. If he just got tripped up by the turf there, I think he would have got close to a first down, Jay.
Dropping back deep for the Rams will be Ben Vincent, as Lindsay will drop back in punt formation for the Leopards. And they draw Lakeside offsides, Greg. There you go.
Yep.
What goes around comes around, huh?
Put you in a better position.
Well, instead of 4th and 7, it's now 4th and 2, and I believe that changes the strategy for the Leopards. Well, they're going to send the offense back out there. 4th and 2 at their own 28-yard line. Not sure I wouldn't try just to draw them offsides again,
and they may be what they're going to do, Jay. Going for it inside your own 30-yard line in the first quarter, maybe not. They will just try to draw them offside.
What a big gamble here. They're going to run the play. Gibson gets the call, and Micah has the first down and more. Across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. The big fullback will pick up 9, and that will move the chains for the Leopards.
Good run by Micah Gibson there. Just busted through that line and And now he's got to go out because his helmet came off.
Well, that's some good blocking up front there, Tony.
Sure was. I tell you what, that's the first time tonight the white shirts have been past the blue shirts, and a lot of penetration by our line.
1st and 10 Leopards out at the 38-yard line. The fullback gets the call this time. I believe that's Trey Brown who checked in.
It was.
And big number 67 for the Rams. Plug that hole. Trey's going to fall forward for about 2 yards out to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Well, as Tony mentioned, Micah had to come out of the game that time as his helmet came off. You have to come out one play. Well, good drive for the Leopards coming off their 20. They're looking at 2nd and 8 at their 40. They're going to stay in the flex bone, and Trey Brown stays in there fullback. Here comes Trey. They fake the Trey. Pitch on the option to Lindsey. Makes one man miss, and Ty's going to get up to about the 44-yard line. Boy, and now Ty's going to be a little slow to get up. As, well, I'll tell you what, he's a gamer. Back to his feet. He's limping back to the huddle. Has a good read on the option that time by the young sophomore Beakley. Kept it to the last possible moment, then pitched to Lindsey, who picked up 3 yards. But that one,
we were told when we got the injury report that Ty and Ulysses both, very, playing out there, gutting it out, playing hurt, and that's just evidence of that right there.
Yeah, you can kind of see that, Greg. At the 43, one of the Rams stood him up, and then another Ram hit him right in the ribs.
Yeah.
And they're going to kind of assist Ty off the field. I tell you what, he is one tough cookie.
He is.
He has taken some shots this season. He he's not that big, Greg. They list him at 5'7", 160. And
which means he probably weighs 145, right, Joe?
I'm going to say if Ty is 160, then I'm probably 420.
And for the first 7 games, Greg, he's had 104 carries.
Yeah.
They've worked him.
Yeah, he's been a workhorse all year long. Done a great job of running. And, and the thing about it is the way he runs leaves him open for a lot of hits. He cuts left and right, scattered. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, here comes Esther running right, gives ground, and he's going to run out of real estate on the near side of the field. They're going to hit him for, after maybe a yard, up to the 44-yard line, where it's going to bring up 4th down and about 4. Well, you got to figure the Leopards think they're in 4-down territory again here, yeah. Greg. Again, you'd love to kind of draw them off sides if you could. What's really helped is the Leopards have eaten almost 4 minutes off the clock this drive to give the defense a little break.
That's exactly right.
4th and a long 3. Here we go. The fullback, Gibson, and I believe he's going to, it's going to be close. Just depends on the spot. I think he got a pretty good spot.
Looks like he's got it to me.
So
they're moving him up.
They only summon Gibson, Tony, when it's 4th down and the big man is delivered.
He sure has. I tell you, he is running hard up the middle.
Second first down of the night for the Leopards, out to the 48-yard line. And, Greg, this is the 9th play of this drive coming up.
Good time, clock-eating drive, what we need.
Both first downs on 4th down conversions.
Yeah. On our own end of the field.
That's right.
Well, you talk about gambling early. Here we go, 1st and 10. Leopards at their 48. Binkley underneath center. And we've got a whistle before the play. And we'll have timeout Leopards. We'll take 1-2 with 2:48 to go opening quarter with the Leopards showing some life. Lakeside leads at 14-0. We're back in 1 minute.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Mike from Bentonville.
33? Okay, got it. 34. Nope. What about 35? Okay, that's all 6 numbers. Who's a good boy?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
Warehouser, we don't just grow trees. The Woods Agency Shelter Insurance. Are you covered? Check with Jeff Woods and the DeQueen Abstract Company. We worry about the details of real estate transactions so you don't have to.
Well, after 2 fourth-down conversions on this drive, the Leopards have a 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Well, that's what they say this offense is designed to do, Greg. Just average 3 yards a carry. Brings up 4th and 1, get 3 more, and just keep the chains moving.
Yeah, they've done a great job so far on 4th downs. Two 4th downs, they went on a quick count and just caught the defense unaware and just not Binkley, but Micah Gibson just blasted through there.
Esther has a little running room this time as Donovan will cross midfield and get down to the round 47-yard line. So all of a sudden, Tony, this Leopard offensive front starting to push some blue shirts around.
Boy, and that's where it's starting, Jay. The offensive line moving into the second line of the Lakeside defenders, which had to happen with the pressure they're bringing.
2nd down and 5. Lakeside can't score if they don't have the ball, Greg.
That's exactly right. And that's what we need to do, give our defense some time to rest, move the ball down the field, score, and then let our defense work on
flex bone set. They'll bring Lindsay in motion. Here comes Gibson with a head of steam. And
that was Binkley.
Binkley.
Yeah. He got 1st down
to Gibson, and he's going to keep it for about 4 down to the 43-yard line. Another nice read by Cole Binkley. He totally faked me out that time, Greg. I thought the fullback had it.
Yeah, I did too for a minute.
By the time Cole's a senior, Tony, I'm not going to be able to find the football at all.
Yeah, that stuff never happens to me on Thursday, Jay.
All right. Folks, that means it's a sign that this offense really improving. They're hiding the football well.
That's exactly right. They're doing a good job of that.
3rd and less than a yard, and Micah Gibson will get that yard as he's going to get down to the 41-yard line. Move those chains for the Leopards. Their 3rd first down of this drive at the Lakeside 41-yard line. This drive, Greg, has eaten almost 6 minutes off this first quarter clock.
We're doing exactly what this flexible offense is designed to do. Move the ball, take time off the clock, keep your defense off the field, tire out their defense.
So the Leopards, coming off their 20, have a 1st and 10 at the Lakeside 40. Here comes Ty Lindsay. Cuts upfield. He's the 35, dragged down at the 34-yard line. And, boy, this flex bone starting to click. Ty will pick up 6 more, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 4. And it's good to see Ty right back into the ballgame.
Yeah, great run by Ty Lindsay there. Good cutback as he went on that cross bucket over to the left side, and he cut back to the right and just was unfortunate that one Ram defender got him before he got loose.
Probably the final play of the opening quarter. Here comes Gibson. This time he's hit in the backfield and dropped. No gain at the 34-yard line as we're going to come to the end of the opening quarter. We'll switch into the field where the Leopards driving. It's Lakeside 14, DeQueen nothing. Back for the second quarter in 1 minute.
Here in the natural state, Weyerhaeuser owns over 1.2 million acres of timberland. We have 7 wildlife management areas located in Howard, Pike, Little River, Sevier, and Lafayette counties, which provide recreational hunting opportunities on over 80,000 acres right here in southwest Arkansas. No matter what type of experience you're looking for, hunting, fishing, hiking, boating, biking, camping, and more, Weyerhaeuser can offer a property that is right for you.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join. because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight's second quarter brought to you by Southeast Feed, 5 miles east of the 7071 junction in DeQueen. Serving Sevier County for over a decade now, carrying a wide variety of feed, horse tack, and cattle supplies. It's Southeast Feed, proud to bring you tonight's second quarter. 3rd and 4 for the Leopards at the 34-yard line. Binkley calmly looks over the defense, runs the option left. Gibson gets the call, and he's going to get maybe a yard to the 33-yard line, where it's going to bring up another 4th down, Greg.
They didn't give him any, I don't think.
Wow. Yep. Boy, this drive for the Leopards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plays. This will be the 15th play of the drive. And the Leopards looking at 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it, Greg. Big play here. Binkley brings them to the line of scrimmage. Tries to draw the Rams off sides. Now he's going to run the play. Here comes Esther. Cuts upfield, has the first down and more. Inside the 30, all the way down to the Lakeside 26-yard line.
Great run by Esther that time. He instead of trying to take it all the way outside, he cut upfield when he saw an opening and just ran to daylight.
15-play drive, Tony, that's eaten almost 8 minutes off this clock.
Looks a little bit like the flex bone.
We're approaching the 11-minute mark of the second quarter. This drive began at the 7-minute mark of the opening quarter. 1st and 10 Leopards at the 26. Esther will get the call again, and this time he finds the going a little bit tougher. See where they spot it. Right about the line of scrimmage. No gain that time for Esther, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Well, Donovan slipped a little bit as he tried to make a cut, and that allowed the defense to catch up to him. And
you know, I can't feel anything on the turf, but a lot of these players are having a little bit of trouble with footing tonight.
Leopards back to the line of scrimmage, and we've got a whistle and a flag stopping the play.
We have 2 men in motion.
Yeah, it looked like Canadian football. We were talking about Patrick a little earlier there, Greg. I wonder if he likes Canadian football.
I'm sure he does.
You know, that Canadian football, everybody's in motion every direction.
Yeah, they're going frontwards, backwards, all over the place.
Just crazy.
30-yard end zones, too.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty against the Leopards. And now then they're behind the chains for the first time this drive. Looking at 2nd down and 15 from the 32-yard line. Binkley calmly brings them to the line of scrimmage. Flex bone set. They're going to run the option left. Binkley looks to turn the corner, makes one man miss, and he'll get it down to about the 27-yard line. He'll pick up the 5 that they lost on the penalty a moment ago, Greg. This is going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Well, we got 2 more downs. We don't need to try to get it all in one time, but, we do need to get positive yardage here. Make sure we don't make a mistake, get an offsides, or go in motion, or have any penalties that cost us yardage.
This is the 18th play of this drive. That's unreal.
It is.
And they've eaten almost 10 minutes off this clock, and they're going to take a timeout here to plot their strategy on this 3rd and 10. 9:17 to go in the half, 14-0 Lakeside. The Leopards playing keep away here in Hot Springs. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Friday Night Football. It's the national anthem. The opening kickoff. Cheerleaders. Coaches. The roar of the crowd in the end zone. Just like your favorite team, Farmers Bank & Trust is committed to winning new fans every day. Since 1906, Farmers Bank & Trust has delivered friendly customer service and provided customized banking options. When you need a bank, come home to Farmers Bank & Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Farmers Bank & Trust, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
3rd and 10 for the Leopards following the timeout at the 27-yard line. Binkley wants to throw the football down the middle, up for grabs, and incomplete. Near the goal line. Boy, that was a dangerous pass, Greg. We had one receiver and 4 blue shirts all around him.
Yep, only one receiver went out on the play that time, Ty Lindsey. He had 4 blue-shirted Ram defenders all around him. And fortunately, Binkley's pass was long enough that nobody could get to it.
Well, this is the 19th play of this drive, but the Leopards now looking at 4th and 10 from the Lakeside 27-yard line. Well, let's see what the Leopards call here. 4th and 10. Binkley underneath center, runs the option left. Binkley pitches, and the ball carrier Lindsey is going to be driven back. No gain. And finally, the Rams have stopped the Leopards, but not before the Leopards move from their own 20 all the way down to the Lakeside 28-yard line. I believe they ran 20 plays that drive, Greg, and they ate 9 minutes and 53 seconds off the clock.
Man. So our defense should be rested.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we can say. We'll have a rested defense now. And just a couple of words from our sponsors, Bailey Discount Building Supply, everything for the home builder and do-it-yourselfer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Proud to present the Leopards player of the game. The Queen Church of Christ, love, serve, grow, and Harris Drug and Gift, serving the Queen since 1964. We thank all our sponsors for their willingness to help us put on these Leopard broadcasts.
Great drive, Tony, but we come up empty.
It's okay.
Lakeside at the line of scrimmage. Hand off to the fresh running back. He makes a couple of Leopards miss, and he's going to get up to the 35-yard line. That ball carrier was 44. That was old.
Number 18.
Yes, 18.
Okay, Ryan Ballard. And Ballard is going to pick up about 7 yards on that carry.
They got a new quarterback in now, number 7, Douglas.
Yeah,
the left-hander.
Hal Douglas. Their backup quarterback is in the game. 2nd down and 3. Lakeside at their 35-yard line. Douglas takes a step, firing to his left. It's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Skylar Purefoy. Might have heard some footsteps that time. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, both Garrett Matthews and Donovan Esther are right there behind him.
This is a big play for the Leopard defense. They want a 3 and out after that long drive a moment ago. 3rd and 3. Lakeside at their 35-yard line. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 8:28 to go in the half. Still 14-0. Rams in front. Towel Douglas in the pistol. He's going to roll the pocket to his left. Throws. It's going to be caught for the first down across the 40 out to about the 43-yard line. The receiver will be number 12, Luke Lumsden, and that's going to be a pickup of 8 and a Ram first down.
Good throw by number 7 there, Douglas.
Now left-handed passer, Greg, and they rolled the pocket to his left.
Right. Gave him the best opportunity they could for him to complete the pass.
First down from the 43. Here comes Ballard running right. He's going to be hit and dropped. No gain. White shirts all around him. Great pursuit by the Leopard defense.
Trey Brown knocked him down after number 73. Payne Thornton grabbed a hold of him.
Great to have Trey at Rotary on Monday, Greg.
Oh,
Just a fine young man.
Yeah. Took so long to list all his accomplishments, he didn't even have time to talk, did he?
Asked him if he liked the show choir or playing linebacker better, and he said linebacker. I get to hit people that way. Oh, now the Leopards are going to jump off sides. Boy, you didn't need that on 2nd and 10. Ouch. Lakeside gets 5 the easy way. Well, Tony, I'd say this is by far the best the Leopards have looked in a long, long time.
Yeah, thinking back, I would maybe even go back to Mina. To me, even though it didn't end in a touchdown, that was the drive of the year, and it really was typical of what we can maybe expect from this offense in the future.
2nd and 5 from the 48-yard line. Towel Douglas is going to roll the pocket to his left again, firing, and it's incomplete at the DeQueen 40-yard line. Threw it behind the intended receiver that time, so it's 3rd down and 5.
Good defense by the Leopards there, but, something that happened last night in the junior high game, Jay, the quarterback for the Rams, junior Rams, didn't miss a pass.
Yeah, 11 of 11. Yeah, I heard that.
11 of 11 last night. And we've had these Ram quarterbacks had a couple that have just been dropped.
Here we go. Big 3rd and 5 for Lakeside. Douglas in the pistol, takes a snap, looking to his right, throwing, and he in and out of the hands of Purifoy. There's another dropped pass, Greg.
Yep.
And it's 4th and 5. Coach Jared McBride got to be scratching his head over here on the near sidelines. Get those receivers some glue.
Let's see if we can put in a punter here. That's what we want to see.
I doubt we see a punter.
Doesn't look like it.
If nothing else, Coach McBride really frustrated. I mean, that's, like you said, Greg, they've had 2 or 3 drops tonight by their receiving corps. Here we go, 4th and 5. Leopards need a defensive play. Trying to draw them off sides, and this time the Leopards hold their water, and Lakeside takes a timeout. We'll take 1-2 with 7:16 to go first half. 14-0 Lakeside, back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. There's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We love football season because it's a special time with family and friends. As your Attorney General, I'll work to keep dangerous criminals off our streets so we can all focus on what matters most, our faith, our family, and our friends. I'm Tim Griffin, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by Tim Griffin for Attorney General.
Cactus Plaza has the fuel you need for your engine and your body. Power up with their great line of energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster Energy, Bang, Full Throttle, Turbo, and more. Or quench your thirst with the Powerade water. Cactus Plaza has non-ethanol fuel and diesel, along with fuel supplements such as Quicksilver or marine lubricants, oil treatments, brake fluids, small engine fuels, as well as premium racing fuels. So if you need power, Cactus Plaza is the place to get it. Get yours today in DeQueen, just 1 block east of the 7071 junction.
Following the timeout, Lakeside looking at 4th and 5 at their own 48, and they're going to line up to go for it. There's a snap, throwing downfield. It's going to be incomplete. The Leopards have held on down.
Great play by John.
Yeah, John Bahina made a great play. I thought he was going to intercept it for a minute, Tony.
He thought he was too.
So with 7:12 to go, first half, Leopards hanging around in this football game. They have a 1st and 10 at the Lakeside 48-yard line after holding the Rams on downs. An inspired effort tonight by this depleted Leopard squad.
Great defensive effort there, Jay. Leopards brought to you tonight by Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, giving you something to smile about.
1st and 10 at the Ram 48. Lindsey gets the call, slides outside to his right. 45, gets down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, he's really picked up and slammed to the turf after the whistle that time. Leopard coaches and fans wanting a little personal foul, extracurricular activity that time, but the officials
about 5 yards, Jay.
Don't agree. The 44-yard line, we'll give him 4. 2nd down and 6. Binkley underneath center, flex bone set. Getting the call will be Cotto, and Ulysses will lower his head, get down to about the 41-yard line. We're just going to bring up 3rd and 2. And Tony, I can't brag on this offensive line enough. After that first series, boy, they've owned the line of scrimmage.
Line is so young, but it really seems like they're starting to gel.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. And the Leopards will get the first down and more as they'll shove the pile all the way down to the 35-yard line. Pickup of 7. That looked like a Micah Gibson run, Greg.
Yeah, it was a Micah Gibson run.
Right.
He did a great job, and the line on that right side just did an outstanding job of blocking for
Tony, I have the Leopards with 5 first downs, Lakeside with 6.
That's correct.
All right. 1st and 10 Leopards at the Lakeside 35-yard line. Binkley looks to the sidelines. Flex bone set. Binkley hands off to Lindsey. Cuts upfield, 35. Breaks a tackle. They're going to push him forward to about the 32-yard line. Oh, what a move Ty made to cut inside. Left that defender grabbing at air that time, Greg.
He sure did. And right as he made that cut, Cesaro Lopez just kicked out on that end and gave him an opening to go up the field, and he did a great job of taking advantage of that and moving the ball up about 4 yards.
2nd down along 6. Binkley from the 32. Here comes Cotto. They're going to meet him that time and shove him backward. Ulysses might lose a yard that time, back to about the 33-yard line, where it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Just the 2nd carry of the night for Ulysses. Our line to get for the Leopards, the 25-yard line, so we'll call it 3rd and 8 from the 33. The clock inside 5 minutes to go, first half. Leopards trailing here at Lakeside 14-0. Binkley will bring them to the line of scrimmage. We're going to go with a power eye set this time. Hand off to Lindsey behind left guard. Spins at the 30, and Ty is going to get it down to the 26, about a yard shy of that first down marker.
Good run, good block there by Binkley and Trey Brown, and Ty just followed right behind them. And
boy, Greg, this offensive line is really wearing on this Lakeside defensive front.
They're doing a good job. And that, that's what happens when the offense just wears that defense down eventually, when you have plays, as many plays as we had last time and also this time.
4th and a yard. The fullback will get that yard. Gibson fighting for yardage. Inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Move those chains. 1st and 10 Leopards.
Good job that time.
First downs are even at 6 now. The Leopards have just totally dominated the time of possession here in the first half. Well, now you need to finish off the drive, Greg, get points on the board.
Exactly.
Leopards will get the ball to start the second half. Power eye set. Here comes Lindsey, gets a kick-out block, and Ty cuts upfield at the 20. Still on his feet, down to about the 19-yard line. Man, the Leopard offensive line passing some licks out there.
Good run by Ty Lindsey. Good blocking by that right side of that line.
This is the 10th play of this drive coming up, Tony.
I tell you what, man, and we haven't. It seems like we've talked about them all night, but we haven't bragged enough on this line. They are moving people.
2nd down and about 6 from the Ram 20-yard line. Binkley to Lindsey with blockers out front, all the way down to the 15-yard line before he's spun back by the Rams. They're going to spot him down at the 15, where it's going to be a pickup of 5, and it's going to bring up 3rd and a yard, Greg.
What? Good running, good blocking. I know we say that every play, but they're just really dominating this defensive line of the Rams right now.
Clock's on the move, 2:25 to go first half. Leopards in the red zone. 3rd and a yard at the Ram 15-yard line. Power eye set. Lindsey has the first down and more. Ties down inside the 15-yard line to about the 11. Give him 4 and move those chains. First down, Leopards.
Tell you what, man, number 8 is all heart. He is all heart.
You can tell he's hurt.
So the Leopards 11 yards away from pay dirt. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field with 2:04 to go in the half with the Leopards driving. It's Lakeside 14, DeQueen nothing. And we're going to keep it right here. Apparently a timeout was not called.
Well, it was an official timeout. The bands were kind of warming up here in the end zone. It's getting very loud, and the officials stopped it, had the bands stop warming up.
Gotcha. All right, 1st and 10 Leopards at the Lakeside 11-yard line. Power I said. Here comes Lindsey inside the 10. Ties to the 5 before he's finally pushed back. Let's see where they mark his forward progress. We're going to say he's down at about the 6, I believe. So still a great gain on first down, Greg, of 5 yards.
Yeah, good run by Ty Lindsey again. Just tough running up the middle there.
Boy, they've eaten almost 6 minutes off the clock this drive. 2nd down and 6. Here comes Lindsey again. Gets a block. Ties down to about the 5-yard line before he's shoved back by the Rams. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for a first down, 5 for a touchdown. Big play here. Clock continuing to wind down. 1:05 to go in the half. This drive began for the Leopards at the Ram 48 after the defense stopped the Rams on downs. 3rd and 4. Here comes Donovan Esther. Cuts back at the 5. Donovan leaps for the goal line.
No good.
They're going to say he's just short, but it will be enough for a first down inside the 1-yard line.
And where his foot is almost touching the line, Jay.
It's a good spot.
Yeah.
It was a real good spot.
1st and goal to go. Leopards inside the Lakeside 1-yard line. Here comes the fullback, Trey Brown, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards!
I'm going to tell you what, guys, this football team, they believe something.
Leopards move 48 yards after stopping the Rams on downs. And they're within an extra point of cutting this Ram lead in half with 39 seconds to go in the half. What a drive for the Leopards. 2 impressive drives here in the first half. So Bahina with the all-important extra point attempt. Matthews will hold. The good snap, the set, the kick is no good.
Blocked.
So the score remains Lakeside 14, DeQueen 6. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Arkansas State Parks are your passport to all kinds of adventures. And camping is just the beginning. Our parks can take you hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, fishing, and some of them can even take you back in time. Our 52 state parks offer fun, adventure, history, and so much more. So pick up your passport at any state park visitor center. Visit ArkansasStateParks.com and see where we can take you next.
State Representative Deanne Vaught is proud to support the DeQueen Leopards, Ashdown Panthers, Horatio Lions, Foreman Gators, Dirks Outlaws, and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Representative Vaught reminds us that our children are our future. Please continue to support all our area schools. Southwest Arkansas is a great place to live and raise our family. Deanne is proud to represent District 87 in the Arkansas House and proud to support this broadcast for the football fans in our area.
Paid for by Deanne Vaught Campaign Committee.
Little pooch kick by Bahina. Fair catch called by the Rams at their 40-yard line. And Lakeside will have 39.9 seconds to work with here in the first half, Greg.
Great drive by the Leopards there, Jay. A 14-play, 48-yard drive, ended up with a 1-yard run by Trey Brown for the 6 points.
All right, Leopard defense needs to hold here. They stopped the Rams on downs their last effort. And the quarterback scrambling around. That's Hermo, can't get his name out. Hermosillo. And he'll eventually throw incomplete. He had all day, Greg, with good downfield coverage by the Leopards.
Yeah, he was wanting to throw it long. And we had good coverage downfield, so he just kind of, even the receiver he threw it to was covered. He just threw it at his feet.
6 seconds ran off the clock. We're down to 33 seconds to go. They'll bring trips to the right. Hermosillo in the pistol. Trying to draw the Leopards off sides. They hold their water. They've improved on that. Clapping real loud. Moving around. Takes a snap. They're going to air it out deep, one-on-one coverage, and it's going to be almost intercepted at the 25-yard line as Esther looking for his 3rd pick of the year.
Good job by Donovan Esther there.
Well, the Leopards playing winning football here tonight on the road at Lakeside. Not sure anyone expected this, really, Greg. What an effort tonight.
Well, I don't know why I'm nervous about this 27.6 seconds. It's we've got the momentum on our side right now. We just need to hold them till halftime, and they got 4 receivers over on this side right now.
And he's going to roll the pocket to his right. Throws incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Good job by the Leopard defenders.
And let's see what the Rams try to do here. It's 4th and 10 with 23 seconds to go.
Send in the punting unit, Jay.
Yep.
Well, that's what I would do. With a 14-6 lead, you don't want to try to do anything cute here. Just take the lead, go to the locker room. But boy, the Leopards, Tony, they're going to get the kickoff to start the second half.
Yeah, they've got all the momentum right now.
They have eaten the entire first half clock. I'd be interested in that time of possession at the half. They'll kick it away. It's going to hit and take a Leopard roll. Look out. It'll be down by the Rams at the 26-yard line. So with 15 seconds to go in the first half, what a first half performance by the Leopards. Well, I can't wait to hear what Coach Jared Fannin has to say. Well, we can't afford a mistake here, Greg. You just want to take a snap, take a knee, and go to the locker room.
I believe that's what I would do, Jay.
Leopard's going to take it at their 26-yard line. Well, the defense with a couple of great stops after the Rams scored easily on their first 2 possessions of the night. The momentum has turned completely around in this football game. Leopards only have 10 men on the field. They get number 11 out there the last moment. 1st and 10 at the 26, victory formation. Cole will take the snap, take a knee, and the Leopards are going to go to the locker room trailing by 8, 14-6, but they have all the momentum. Let's go down on the field now as, looks like Coach Fannin wants to have a word with the officials. Then hopefully Tony will get a word with Coach Fannin here. So, what a first half effort, Greg, by the DeQueen Leopards as they go to the locker room. Here's Tony.
Coach, looked a little bit like the flex bone this half, man.
Yeah.
Great.
Offense, that's kind of what we want that offense to do. O-line's playing great. Running backs are running hard, so just proud of them offensively.
Man, our line is into their second line, and that's what it takes blocking because they bring a lot of pressure.
Yes, they're a blitz-heavy team, and, we got to make sure we're stepping right. Our eyes are up. Very proud. Again, offense has a great answer, falling 14 behind, but we drove the ball. We ate up a lot of clock, and offense scored, and defense stepped up twice. So very proud of the
Awesome. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Jared Fannin. We're at the half, 14-6 Lakeside. We'll be back for the Healthcare Express halftime show following this 3-minute timeout.
Are you looking for a university to provide you with the knowledge to see more, do more, and be more? As one of Arkansas's fastest growing and affordable universities, Southern Arkansas University has helped thousands and thousands of people just like you earn a degree. SAU believes the worth of individuals and provides an environment valuable to excellence in teaching and learning, scholarship, creative endeavors, and service. There's no better time than now to get started with flexible course options and caring campus community at state-of-the-art facilities located in Magnolia, Arkansas. See today why SAU feels like home to so many.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
No tricks, all treats this month at Gentry Chevrolet, 1027 Highway 70 East into Queen. Fall is on us. With the changes in temperature, make sure your family ride is set to go with a front-end alignment or oil change at Gentry Chevrolet's award-winning service department. There's 2 quick lube style oil changing booths, so no one has to wait. And windshield repair and replacement services available also. Even though most of the new vehicles sell the day they arrive, Gentry Chevrolet is one of the largest used car inventories in our area. So whether it's new or used, check them out on the web at GentryChevyInc.com.
At Idabel National Bank, we encourage you to use your skills to make a positive impact in your community through volunteerism. A world of kindness comes from people just like you who care by volunteering. Community service is so important to us at Idabel National Bank, and working together, we can make our dreams become a reality. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back in the Spa City, an inspired first-half performance by the DeQueen Leopards. They dominate the rushing attack, the time of possession, but trail on the scoreboard 14-6. Our halftime show brought to you by Healthcare Express. Are you sick today? Be seen today at Healthcare Express. Open 7 days a week, offering urgent care and primary care. Visit them online at gohce.com. Well, the Rams took the opening kickoff and scored in 45 seconds on a 28-yard pass from Hermosillo to Skylar Purifoy. Caleb Valline's extra point gave the Rams a quick 7-0 lead. Then after stopping the Leopards and taking over at the DeQueen 47, they moved to pay dirt again, scoring at the 7-minute mark of the opening quarter on a 15-yard run by Grady Ullman. Valline's extra point made it 14-0. 5 minutes into the ball game, looked like the Leopards were in trouble. But then the Leopards put together a huge drive that ate up the rest of the opening quarter. Then the defense got a stop. Leopards took over on downs at the Lakeside 48 and moved to pay dirt in 14 plays, with a score coming with 39 seconds to go in the half on a 1-yard run by Trey Brown. Extra point was blocked, and our halftime score is Lakeside 14, DeQueen 6. And we'll be back to take a look at some halftime statistics following this 3-minute timeout.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare in Sevier County Developmental Center is located at 151 College Drive in DeQueen. Every classroom has a low child-to-staff ratio, which means your child will receive more one-on-one interaction with teachers. Every classroom has daily lesson plans and schedules that help prepare children for kindergarten. For more information on programs at Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center, contact Betty Edwards at 584-3416, extension 2.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. This is Dennis Milligan, Arkansas State Treasurer. Start saving for your child or your grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. New name, same great way to save for education. Brighter Futures start today. Visit BrighterFutureDirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at BrighterFutureDirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Hike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
It's the Healthcare Express halftime show here in Hot Springs, and the Lakeside Rams lead the DeQueen Leopards 14-6. Leopards playing a good game of keep away here, Greg.
They definitely are. If you look at the first half stats, they just controlled the football for the entire first half. They had 37 snaps compared to 18 snaps for the Lakeside Rams. Time of possession, unbelievable, 19:35 in the first half for the Leopards to only 5:25 for the Rams.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's go down on the field now for the award-winning DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band.
Houston, we are starting an unidentified spaceship. We're ready to attempt
That's the DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band, and Tony will be interviewing the band director here in just a few moments. That's Daniel Dunn. Take a look at some halftime statistics quickly. Brought to you by Twisted Tines Outfitters, your hunting, fishing, camping headquarters in DeQueen. Stop in now and get your bow serviced or stock up on arrows and all your hunting essentials for deer season. Visit Twisted Tines Outfitters on Facebook for updates, new arrivals, and all things outdoors. Well, as Greg mentioned, the Leopards 37 snaps in the first half. Hot Springs with just 18 plays. Leopards with 99 yards on the ground, 35 carries. Leading the way, Ty Lindsay, 13 carries, 41 yards. Micah Gibson, 7 carries, 25 yards. Cole Binkley, 5 carries for 14 yards. Donovan Esther, 6 carries, 14 yards. Through the air, the Leopards 0 for 2. 37 snaps, 99 yards. In total offense, Leopards with 19 minutes, 35 seconds time of possession in that first half. For the Rams, 52 yards on the ground, 65 through the air. Leading ball carrier Grady Ullman, 3 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Through the air, Jacob Hermosillo, 5 of 13 for 65 yards. The leading receiver, Skylar Purifoy, 2 catches for 48 yards, 18 snaps, 117 yards in total offense for Lakeside. Leopards with 7 first downs, Lakeside with 6. Leopards flagged 5 times for 35 yards. The Rams just once for 5 yards. And boy, key stat, Greg, no Leopard turnovers in that first half.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. And I think now Tony's got Daniel Dunn for his interview.
All right, Tony.
Mr. Dunn, I'll tell you what, man, I've got to watch this band now. This will be the 8th time halftime shows. You guys have been incredible. And I don't know if bands have trophy cases or not, but yours has got to be getting full.
Oh, there's a lot of more trophies in there than there used to be. Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So I know these young people work hard, just as hard as what some people would refer to as athletes, but these kids are incredible.
Yes, sir. They have put a lot of time and effort into that. We don't get a timeout or anything like everybody else does. We don't have 4 quarters. We've got about 10 minutes, and that's about it. But these kids have worked tremendously and put a lot of time and effort, and their efforts is showing on the field when we go to competitions and every halftime show that we do.
What's some of the bigger awards they've won?
We went to Cabot and marching competition. We won best in class in our division. We won color guard, percussion, band, marching, visuals, all of it was the best band. And we went to where was that? I can't even remember.
You've been a lot of places.
I've been a lot of places, yes, sir. We went to Texarkana. That's the one we did last. We went to Power Band. We won 3rd in our class at Power Band. We got a first division in color guard, percussion, and band. And we went to finals and placed 10th. A bunch of 7A bands, 6A bands, and some bands from Texas and from Missouri and Louisiana. So we placed 10th out of all them. And then we went to Texarkana, the Razorback Invitational. We got best wins, and the grand champion, the best one of the day. So
awesome, man. You and your staff do a fantastic job.
Yes, sir. And we went to region last Tuesday, got a first division there, which puts us entitled to get a sweepstakes if we can handle things in the concert season, and also qualified us for go to state competition on Halloween, October 31st.
So we appreciate you stopping and visiting with us. Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Daniel Dunn, the director of the DeQueen High School Marching Leopards Band. And Greg, you and I have kind of kicked back and enjoyed their performances this year as well.
Oh, yeah, they've done a great job all year long. And the amount of awards they've won is just outstanding.
Wow. Yeah, you're exactly right. We're at the half. It's 14-6. Lakeside leading the Leopards, but the Leopards with all the momentum after that 7-minute mark of the opening quarter. It's the Healthcare Express halftime show. Are you sick today? Be seen today at Healthcare Express. Visit them online at gohce.com. And Greg will have some other scores from around the area as our Healthcare Express halftime show continues following this 3-minute timeout.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start. Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? Oh, no way, dude. Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
In DeQueen, see Shelter Insurance Agent Jeff Woods, proud sponsor of this Leopards broadcast.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Every day, Chris Craig opens Pruitt's Food Bakery in DeQueen before most of our customers open their eyes. Heating ovens, mixing the batter, making sure every cake, pastry, and loaf of bread is delightfully fresh and tasty. It's what customers have come to expect from Pruitt's Bakery. Friendly, home service from people like Chris Craig, creating more than made-to-order cakes, creating made-to-order memories. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colorado Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word. Crispy, but also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender, all one word. But then, also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is two words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
Jay and Greg back at the Lakeside Ram football field at halftime, enjoying the bands now. And around the 5A South Conference, the only score that we have is Camden Fairview is beating Hope in the first quarter 21-0. Other scores in the area, Arkadelphia leads Ashdown at halftime 7-6. Dirks leads Poen at halftime 7-6, and Nashville is leading Waldron 34-0 in the first quarter.
All right, here at Lakeside, it's the Lakeside Rams 14, the DeQueen Leopards 6 at intermission. And again, our halftime show brought to you by Healthcare Express. Just across from the DeQueen Church of Christ on Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. 14-6 Leopards, an inspired first half performance by the Leopards on the road here tonight in Hot Springs, and the Leopards will get the second half kickoff, so let's see if they can keep it rolling. We'll be back with more following this 3-minute timeout.
For the past 150 years, Lyon College has been educating Arkansas students who make a difference in our communities, in our state, and in our world. Lyon College alumni are your computer scientists, artists, and engineers. They're your business and community leaders, teachers, and healthcare professionals. In fact, Lyon College has an average medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average. For more information, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Diamond Bank in DeQueen is proud to spotlight a young leopard each week who's working hard for future success in our Diamond in the Rough feature. If you're a small business owner working hard to succeed, maybe you need a small business loan to help you grow. Diamond Bank in DeQueen is making small business loans now. Call for an appointment, 642-2100, and one of our friendly loan officers will be happy to explain loan options just right for you and your business. Diamond Bank in DeQueen, member FDIC.
At the DeQueen Church of Christ, we have made youth and families our #1 priority. Justin and Sarah Stewart serve as our children's ministers, and Michael and Caitlin Collins lead our teens. In addition to Bible study, our young people go on many trips, including fun activities, retreats, camps, and youth rallies. If you want to get your young person involved in a vibrant youth group that will bring them closer to Jesus, we would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses. Rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
We're at the half in the Spa City, and the Lakeside Rams lead the DeQueen Leopards 14-6. A very inspired first half effort by the Leopards, who ran 37 plays to just 18 for Lakeside, and the Leopards held the football for 19 minutes and 35 seconds to just 5 minutes and 25 seconds for the Rams in the first half. That flex bone on display at its very best here tonight in Hot Springs. Couple of programming notes for you. Rex Nelson, Nate Olson will have all the scores from around the state on the Simmons Bank High School Football Scoreboard Show, 10 to midnight tonight on your #1 country, 92.1. Tomorrow, the Razorbacks have a bye, open date as they prepare for Auburn Saturday week. The 11 o'clock kickoff on the Plains, airtime 8 o'clock, Arkansas and Auburn. Now, Ouachita, they're undefeated, then moved up to number 4 in the national rankings in their division. And the Tigers will meet the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas University in the Oil Town Classic in El Dorado tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. And airtime with Rex Nelson and crew will be at 1 o'clock, and that'll be on our sister station, 102.1. The Good Path. Couple of additional scores, Greg?
Yeah, first of all, I got to tell Tyler I'm sorry, because this morning I told him he was wrong when he said that Ouachita played in El Dorado and SAU, but it is in El Dorado. They're playing in the Murphy Oil City Classic. And if you don't have anything else to do tomorrow afternoon, listen to Rex Nelson. Always a great listen when you listen.
4, 3, 2, 1, Promised Land.
That's right. And then we do have a few more scores here. Mena at half is over Lafayette County, 41-6. Murfreesboro leads Foreman at half, 48-0. And Mount Ida leads Mineral Springs at half, 21-0.
Second half decision will lie with the Leopards, and they want their hands on the football. And boy, that offense, and particularly the offensive line, just totally dominated the first half. And the running backs are running hard.
They sure are.
All right. We'll be back for the second half kickoff with the Rams leading the Leopards 14-6 following this 3-minute timeout.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
With RRCU's mobile app, you can do your banking right from the stands. Need to make a loan payment, transfer funds, or check your balance? It's all right there at your fingertips with the RRCU mobile app. While you're there, check out Zogo, the new financial literacy tool that allows you to earn rewards and get paid to learn. RRCU members and non-members have access to the Zogo platform at no cost. Download the RRCU app and begin your journey to financial freedom today. RRCU, federally insured by NCUA.
Harris Drug and Gifts, a gift for everyone, for every occasion. Whether it be their Razorback corner with every possible gift for that sports fan in your life, or the large selection of home decor and candles for mom or that wonderful lady in your life. Harris Drug and Gifts is one of the largest gift stores in the area, providing gift ideas for every occasion, for everyone. Harris Drug and Gifts, 205 DeQueen Avenue in historic downtown DeQueen. And of course, who could forget Renee and that full-service pharmacy? Harris Drug and Gifts.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back in Hot Springs. The Lakeside Rams lead the DeQueen Leopards 14-6. And, boy, you got to feel pretty good going into the second half here.
Yeah, we sure do, Jay. I think what we've got to do is we got to continue to ram the ball down the Rams' defensive front. We wore them out in that last of the first quarter and all of the second quarter, and I think what we need to do is just continue to do that as this third quarter starts.
And the Rams will kick it off deep to start the third quarter, and it's going to sail out of bounds, so the Leopards get a break right there, Greg. They'll start 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Good field position for the opening drive of the third quarter, Jay.
Let's go down on the field with Tony Stowers. And Tony, you ever remember a half when one team has had the football 19:35 and the other team only 5:25?
Well, I do not, and as you can imagine, there's a lot of excitement on this sideline. Boy, a good drive here, a big play, something like that. And I'll tell you what, we are just poised to erupt.
Well, Lakeside got chewed on a little bit at the half by Coach Jared McBride, Greg. You got to wonder how they're going to respond.
Well, I think we're probably going to get their best effort right now. So we got to knock them in the teeth and come out running the football hard and just continue what we were doing in the first half.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 35. Here comes Lindsey. He's going to be hit at the 35, but he falls forward out near the 40-yard line for a pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Good run there by Lindsey. He got hit at the line of scrimmage. He just pulled the ball, the defender, forward for almost 5 yards.
Got a Leopard limping off the field. That's going to be Lindsey. Boy, I'll tell you what, he takes a licking and just keeps on ticking.
He sure does. He's a tough little cookie.
2nd and 5. This time Esther gets the call, and Donovan will pick his way across the 45 across the 40 out to about the 41-yard line for a pickup of a yard. So it's going to bring up a big 3rd and 4 right here. Just underway in the third quarter.
Big play right here, Jay, to establish our continued dominance over their defensive line.
Binkley returns to the huddle with the play from the Leopard sidelines. 3rd and 4. Leopards need to get out to the 45 to keep the drive alive. Binkley will hand off to Esther. Esther across the 45, just tripped up at the 48-yard line. Donovan rambles for 7 and another Leopard 1st down.
Good hard run by Donovan Esther. He took it up inside, broke it out to the left, and found an opening there to get that 7 yards and a 1st down for the Leopards.
Tony, I have the Leopards with 8 1st downs, the Rams with 6.
Leopards have 9.
All right, I missed
Rams have 7.
All right, I missed
We're close.
Okay. 1st and 10 Leopards at the 48. They're in the power eye set this time. Binkley turns. The fullback, Trey Brown, carrying Rams with him across midfield down the Lakeside 46-yard line.
Big 6-yard gain there, Jay.
The senior fullback, Trey Brown, alternating some with Micah Gibson. Might as well he's fresh, Greg. The defense hasn't been on the field.
Yeah, that's right. That's great, too. Hurts his tackle chart, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. 2nd down and about 4 at the Lakeside 46. Here comes Esther, looks for a block. Asaro Lopez gives him that kick-out block, and he falls forward. We've got a loose football, and I believe the Leopards have turned it over for the first time tonight. My, oh, my. Wow, that hurts. Leopards would have had the 1st down there as Lopez gave a big block for Esther. But Leopards cough it up. And the Rams will take over on the first mistake of the night for the Leopards.
And that's been their bugaboo all year, Jay. It's just penalties and turnovers.
Rams going to start out running the football with Big Ullman, and he's going to get up to about the 45-yard line, where he's going to pick up about 7 yards on first down. So the Leopard defense needs to rise to the occasion now after this turnover has given the Rams the ball back from the 45-yard line. And we've got movement in the interior line. It's going to be another encroachment penalty against the Leopards, and the Rams going to get a first down the easy way, Greg. Cannot do that.
No. That's the two things that we've talked about all year long, penalties and turnovers, and it killed us.
Rams with second down, or make that 1st and 10 at midfield. And this time, Hermosillo firing down the middle is caught by number 84. That's Ben Vincent. It's going to be a pickup of 15 yards and a Ram first down.
Tackled there by Garrett Matthews, but not until he gets a big gain.
First downs even at 9 now as the Rams on the move. 1st and 10 at the Leopard 35-yard line. Clock's on the move, 8:40 to go in the third quarter. Hermosillo in the pistol. Ullman lines up behind him. Flips it out in the right flat, in and out of the hands of number 84, Ben Vincent. Leopards dodge a bullet there.
Yeah, he was wide open, had some room to run. Just trying to run before he caught the ball, Jay.
Second down and 10. It'll be senior night 1 week from tonight at Leopard Stadium as DeQueen will entertain the Magnolia Panthers. 2nd and 10, just outside the DeQueen 35-yard line. Hermosillo in the pistol. Clapping real loudly, trying to draw the Leopards off sides. They hold their water. It takes a snap. Quick toss out in the right flat is going to be complete to Purefoy. He gets ground and dropped at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard to the 35-yard line. Great coverage by the Leopards.
Good tackle there by Garrett Matthews to stop him for a minimal gain.
Going to bring up 3rd and 9, just inside the 35-yard line. Big play for the Leopard defense after the Leopards committed their first turnover of the night. See if the Leopard defense can get the ball back here. They're going to empty the backfield. Hermosillo in the pistol. Again, trying to draw the Leopards off sides. They hold their water. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right as they empty the backfield. Now they bring the H back over to the right. Hermosillo, quick toss out in the flat. Oh, what a shot at the 31-yard line. I believe the receiver held on to the football,
He
Greg.
did. That's number 18, but Donovan Esther just waylaid him.
Wow. That was the hit of the ball game.
Yep.
Pickup of 3 yards that time. The receiver was number 18, Ballard, I believe. And it's going to bring up 4th down and a big play for the Leopard defense here, Greg. 4th and 6. Lakeside needs to get to the 26-yard line. And they're trying to reset the clock, I believe. 7:22 to go. What's the purpose of that?
I don't know. It's 74-40 now.
Okay. All right. Yep. 74 seconds. All right. Is it correct? No, it's not.
I don't see how.
Well, I hope they don't keep the time on the field. Looks like they may have to do that. Referee's still looking at the clock. He's going to take an official's timeout, and they're going to come over and try to figure out this scoreboard. Showing 73 minutes and 4 seconds or something here in the third quarter.
Or 73.4 seconds.
Yeah. Now they got it straight. 7 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Anyway, it's a big play coming up here for the Leopard defense on this 4th and 6 at the DeQueen 32-yard line. Hermosillo in the pistol, takes a snap. Good protection, down the middle, incomplete, and the Leopards have held on downs.
Great job on defense by the Leopards there.
And the Leopards will take over with 7:29 to go in the third quarter at the 32-yard line, I believe. Or the Leopard defense, after giving up 2 easy scores early, Greg, well, they've really tightened things up.
I think they realize they can play with these Rams, Jay, tonight. They're doing so far.
1st and 10 from the 31. Here comes Lindsey. Has a seam. 35, 40, ties to the 45, out to the 48-yard line.
Great run.
That's a pickup of 17 for Ty Lindsey, and that'll move the chains for the Leopards. Leopard offensive line opening some holes up front. And we start 3 sophomores on that offensive line, Greg.
Yeah, young line, but they're doing a great job tonight.
1st and 10, Leopards at their 48. Binkley calmly has them set. Here comes the fullback, Brown, lowers his shoulder across midfield to the Lakeside 48-yard line. Trey Brown will pick up 4 more.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Taqueria El Paisano, the taco stand downtown, serving the best street tacos, and by First State Bank. We're big on you.
Tony Stowers, his offensive line, picking up in the second half where they left off in the first half.
They are, and all you got to watch, see our offensive linemen getting to their linebackers, and that's what didn't happen last night that's happening tonight.
2nd and 6, here comes Lindsey. Makes the first man miss, but the blue shirts will converge and drop him at about the line of scrimmage. No gain that time for Ty. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Good job that time by the Ram defense.
A good penetration.
Yeah.
On the left side. So the Leopards, you got to figure they're in 4-down territory here. 3rd and 6. They need to get to the 42 to keep the drive alive. Here comes Lindsey again with blockers out front across the 45. He's going to get to the 43-yard line for a pickup of 5. And now the Leopards looking at a big 4th and 1. Boy, this is a big play, Greg. 4th and 1.
Now, that ball's not marked where he marked.
Leopards need to get across the 42-yard line. You're right, Greg, not a very good spot. Leopards need about 1.5 yards on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Binkley, back. And, boy, it just depends on the spot. First down, Leopards, as Gibson will pick up a couple. Leopards with 11 first downs now. The Rams with 9.
Listen to this, guys. Leopards 5 of 6 on 4th down.
Yeah. Wow. That's the flex bone. Clock's on the move. 5:10 to go third quarter. Leopards trail 14-6, but on the move. Here comes Lindsey. Jumps over a blocker and ties inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 3 yards. Ty Lindsey, a workhorse, Greg. That's his 18th carry of the night.
He's doing a great job running the football. They're doing a good job. Both Trey Brown and Micah Gibson are doing a great job blocking for him, along with the line. I mean,
just can't say enough about this effort tonight. They'll go to the power I said on this 2nd and 7. Here comes Lindsey again with a hole, but the Rams converge quickly and close the hole at the 37-yard line. Give him
maybe a yard.
About a yard, where it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Yep, they're going to put it at the 38-yard line. Clock's on the move. 4:10 to go third quarter. What a football game here in Hot Springs tonight. The Rams holding on 14-6. Leopards trying to pull off the upset and win their first game of the year. Trail by 8 at the moment. Big 3rd and 6.
Ties out of the game, Jay.
Need to get to the 32 to keep the drive alive. Toss sweep to Esther. Donovan, 35, has the first down. Inside, right at the 30-yard line, as he'll ramble for about 8 yards. and move the chains for the Leopards.
Good run by Donovan Esther that time.
By far his best game of the year offensively. 1st and 10 Leopards at the Lakeside 30-yard line. Binkley calmly has them set. They're in the power I with Esther at the top of the I. The fullback gets the call and still fighting for yardage down to about the 25-yard line. That's Gibson with a pickup of 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. 3:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Leopards have eaten better than 4 minutes off the clock this drive.
Exactly what I was going to say, Jay. We really eat some time off the clock on this drive.
2nd and 6. Here comes Esther again. Runs into the back of his blocker. Pops outside to his left. 10, 5, touchdown, Leopards!
And that was Donovan Esther that time, Jay.
25 yards, and the Leopards are within a 2-point conversion of tying this football game up with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Leopards going to line up to go for 2 in the tie. Power I set. Esther will dot the I. They'll leave it with a fullback, and they say he's in.
No,
the official says no.
No, it's a good call. He was stopped just short of the line.
All right. With 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, the Leopards have pulled to within 2. It's Lakeside 14, DeQueen 12. Kickoff in 1 minute.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With more efficiency than other fuel sources, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
At Weyerhaeuser, our trees provide clean air and water, wildlife habitat, recreation, renewable energy, great jobs, and a sustainable supply of wood for the products people use every day. We depend on strong relationships with our communities because without your support, we can't operate. And perhaps most of all, we depend on our diverse and talented people who join our team. We're serious about safety, driven to achieve excellence, and proud of what we do. We offer a wide range of exciting career opportunities for people who are just as passionate about making a difference as we are.
Line drive kick will be returned by the Rams across the 35-yard line to about the 38. So that's where the Rams will start. And, boy, you can just kind of feel that noose tightening around the Ram neck. They're heavily favored, but the Leopards giving them all they want and more here tonight.
Great drive by the Leopards there. 69-yard, 10-play drive. Finished off by Donovan Esther with a 25-yard run for 6 points.
Hand off to Ullman. Looks to cut back. Slips one tackle, and he'll get about 4 or 5 yards out to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 5.
Knocked down by Justin Long and Trey Brown.
What
Payne Thornton.
What an effort by the Leopards tonight. As we've got an injured Leopard.
Payne Thornton going on.
I believe that's Justin Long, 77?
73.
Okay.
77 still in there.
Yep, you're right.
Got Joe Bush in his place there.
2nd down and 5. Hermosillo, as the Leopards almost jumped off sides. They were coming on the blitz that time. Hermosillo has them set. They changed their play. Inside handoff. Ball carrier hitting the backfield, but he slips that tackle, and he's going to be up near the 1st down at the 49-yard line, depending on the spot.
Matthews and Van Winkle on the tackle there, along with Trey Brown.
Leopards have, that's going to be a 1st down for the Rams. That's their 10th of the night. The Leopards have 13. Now the defense needs a turnover or some big plays here. 1st and 10, Lakeside at their own 49-yard line inside 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Hermosillo. Well, actually, we've got the new quarterback in there. That's Tal Douglas. in there now, quarterback. He's the southpaw. Takes the snap. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Down the middle. And boy, Van Winkle had a shot at the quarterback that time.
Yeah, and he got him, too, right after he let go of the ball. Just almost had him.
2nd and 10.
Say 84 wanted no part of that ball. Bahena was breathing down on him, and I think he thought he was going to get popped.
These Lakeside receivers have been a bit timid tonight, Greg. They've had several dropped passes. 2nd down and 10 as the clock stops on the incomplete pass with 1:35 to go in the third. Leopards have pulled to within 2 at 14-12 after trailing 14-0 5 minutes into the football game. Tal Douglas, play action, flips it out in the left flat, complete. The receiver breaks a tackle down the far sidelines. Oh, you got to wrap up there, Greg. As Leopards would have had him for no gain, but just kind of bumped him rather than wrapped him up. And that time, was that 84 or 14, Tony?
That was 84.
Trey Brown got him. He won't want another pass, I don't think, will he, Tony? He might have got some yardage in, but he'll be hesitant to go against Trey next time.
You say that was 14, Tony?
84.
84, okay.
Let's go, D.
Boy, and the Leopards had a shot at him at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did.
Just didn't wrap up. 1st and 10 Rams. And play action. And the pass knocked down at the line.
Knocked down by Kodo.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Leopards playing some inspired football tonight. We can't credit them enough, Greg.
No, they're just doing a great job defensively, offensively, in every aspect of the game. They just
by far the best effort we've seen all year.
Yeah.
Had a chance to win the Mena game in the opener, but Lakeside, of course, has a much better team than Mena. And Leopards giving them all they want. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Tal Douglas throwing long, has a man wide open, caught at the 5. Touchdown, that's going to be Scholar Purifoy. And it was laid in there beautifully for the Rams. I believe we've got a flag down, Greg.
We do.
So the referee coming
over here, so we know.
Coming over to talk with Jared McBride.
No, it's just us, apparently.
Still no signal from the referee. The play stands. It's a 31-yard completion from Tal Douglas to Scholar Purifoy. And the Rams will.
Looks like unsportsmanlike. Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Leopards?
What was the call?
You see anything, Tony?
No.
I didn't either.
Okay. Well, this is a big extra point coming up here as it would make it a 9-point game and a 2-score game once again for Lakeside. And Malines has been money so far tonight. Good snap, the set, the kick, and it's perfect. 21-12 Lakeside with 1:11 to go in the third. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Cajun cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen or call them 870-642-2851.
Friday Night Football. It's the national anthem. The opening kickoff. Cheerleaders. Coaches. The roar of the crowd in the end zone. Just like your favorite team, Farmers Bank & Trust is committed to winning new fans every day. Since 1906, Farmers Bank & Trust has delivered friendly customer service and provided customized banking options. When you need a bank, come home to Farmers Bank & Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Farmers Bank & Trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Yes, it's not.
4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about. Visit 4statesfiber.com and check availability.
They're going to move it to the DeQueen 40-yard line. What's up with that?
Penalty.
That was the sports penalty that's called. This sportsmanship talk seemed to belong to one team.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 15-yard penalty, then we had a 5-yard penalty.
Onside kick, Jay.
Yeah, you got to have an onside kick here. And Leopards better get on it.
Should have let it go out of bounds.
And the Leopards do get on it, and they get it back to the 18-yard line. So all in all, no harm done there, Greg. Poor field position, but considering they kicked off at our 40-yard line, that's not bad.
No.
Okay, we got a flag.
I liked it when the official said, hey, we're not going to throw any flags tonight. We're going to let you guys, we're going to tell you before the play. Personal foul against Lakeside, okay.
Well, that helps our field position.
Well, I feel better about it now. So that was a 15-yard penalty on the touchdown, then a 5-yard penalty on the extra point. So the Leopards were penalized 20 yards on the kickoff, but now the Rams flagged for the second time tonight. And that's going to be a 15-yarder out to the 33-yard line. So that really helps. The Leopards will start at their 33. They have a minute 5 with which to work, but they're now down by 2 scores, Greg.
Yeah, they're going to have to speed it up a little bit now, Jay. They've been taking a lot of the play clock each play.
Be who you are.
Yeah.
Power I set behind Binkley. Here comes Esther. Breaks into the clear. 35-40. I tell you what, Donovan Esther's having his best game by far tonight, Greg. He picks up 8 on that carry after rambling for 25 and a touchdown a moment ago.
Good tough run there inside.
Leopards need him next year in slot back for sure. Picks up 9 on that carry, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay in the power I said with Esther dotting the I. Donovan again. This time he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. The line will push him forward.
He got a first down.
Near the first down marker. It will be enough for a Leopard first down. Leopards 14th first down of the night. The Rams with, I have them with 12, Tony.
Let's see. You're right.
All right. 1st and 10 Leopards at the 43. We're down to 15 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Leopards don't have to snap it here. Let's see if they do. 1st and 10 at the 43. Here comes Lindsey, who's back in. Ty cuts upfield, 45, spins to the 47-yard line. He'll pick up 3 as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll switch ends of the field in the Spa City with our score. Lakeside 21, DeQueen 12. Back in 1 minute.
I'm here with the shooter, Pat Bradley, for Saracen Casino Resort.
There's Vegas, and then there's Vegas, Arkansas style. Experience all the fun and games of 2,000 slots, 45 table games, poker, and world-class dining right here at Arkansas's favorite place to win, Saracen Casino.
Just like you're shooting, Pat, Saracen is so pure.
You know what they say, if you can actually do it, it ain't bragging.
Join us at Saracen Casino Resort, only 40 minutes from Little Rock.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
Shelter Insurance Agent Jeff Woods with the Woods Agency is a proud sponsor of this Leopard Sports broadcast.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Ivan Smith Furniture in Nashville, where you'll find everything to furnish your home both stylishly and affordably. And by State Representative Deanne Ball, proud to serve Southwest Arkansas as the state capital.
12 minutes of football to go here in Hot Springs. The Leopards trail by 9, 21-12. They'll start the 4th quarter looking at 2nd and 7. Power I said, here comes Lindsey. He's going to get across midfield. Still fighting for yardage all the way down to the Lakeside 48-yard line. Give Ty 5 more. Greg, the Leopards have their moral victory tonight, but my goodness, they're looking for the real thing.
That's exactly right. That was a tough run by Ty Lindsey right there. He got hit 3 or 4 times and just kept spinning and driving his legs and getting every inch he could.
3rd and a yard. Trey Brown in there at fullback now. Power I set. Here comes Lindsey again. And Ty's going to have the first down at the 46-yard line as he'll pick up a couple. Move those chains. The Leopards' 15th first down of the night. Lakeside with 12. Clock now becoming an ally of the Rams. We're down to 11:20 to go in this football game. Leopards need 2 scores. They trail 21-12. And taking their time in the huddle here. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 at the Lakeside 46. They'll stay in that power I said. The fullback Gibson breaks a tackle. Pops into the clear down to the 40.
He hurt his leg.
He's going to get about 6 yards down to the 40, but Micah's slow to get up. Boy, he popped into the clear there momentarily, but then
his leg just gave out from underneath the Jays. He went to make a cut.
Yeah, that 55 will get credit for the tackle, but Micah had at least 5 to 10 more yards ahead of him.
He's moving that leg, though. That's a good thing.
That is a good sign. He's up on under his own power. He's going to walk off the field under his own power. Senior fullback Micah Gibson. He's had a big night tonight, Greg. I have him with 10 carries for 38 yards. That's
I wonder how
want.
many first downs he's got on 4th down.
Oh, a bunch. A bunch. Picks up 6 on that carry, and it's 2nd down and 4. Leopards moving again. This drive began at their 33. They've moved to the Ram 40. And that power I said has been good to them as Esther checks back in there. Here comes Donovan. Slips a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he'll fall forward for a couple of yards down to the 38-yard line, where it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. 10:30 to go in this football game. Boy, the Leopards have left it all on the field here tonight in Hot Springs. What a tremendous effort. Coach Jared Fannin and his schemes starting to pay off here. 3rd and 2, Esther gets the call. Donovan has a 1st down as he'll get down to about the 30, inside the 36-yard line. He needed 2, and he got 3, Greg.
Another 1st down for the Leopards. They're moving the ball.
16th 1st down of the night at the Ram 36-yard line. Clock's on the move, approaching the 10-minute mark in this football game. Leopards trailing by 9, 21-12, but on the move for more. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Young sophomore signal caller, Cole Binkley, has him set. Toss sweep this time to Esther. Tries to outrun him to the edge, but nothing doing. The Rams will drop him in the backfield for a loss. Back to the 40-yard line. Donovan will lose 4.
Big loss.
Now the Leopards behind the chains, Greg.
Yep. And we lose a lineman because his helmet came off.
Salade.
Yep, Alade coming out. And Joe Blaze Bush in.
Donovan will lose 4 that time on the toss sweep back to the 40-yard line where it's 2nd down and 14.
Joe Blaze Bush going to bring the heat.
Yep.
KDQN DeQueen as we approach the 9 o'clock hour. And we're going to have a timeout on the field taken by the Leopards. We'll take one, too. 9:06 to play. 21-12 Lakeside. Back in 1 minute.
Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen serves the most authentic, juiciest street tacos and other traditional Mexican dishes that will serve your appetite right. From their mouth-watering Mexican dishes to their refreshing flavored waters that will cool you down on a hot sunny day, you'll want to make a stop at Taqueria El Paisano pretty soon. They are located in the downtown square of DeQueen and they are open at 10:30 in the morning every day of the week. Visit them at 121 North 4th Street in downtown DeQueen or call them at 642-5043 to place your order. That's Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
Back to action. The Leopards looking at 2nd and 14. Toss sweep to Lindsay. Tries to go left. Makes one man miss. Falls forward for a couple of yards. Esther, I'm sorry. Picks up about 3 yards. And the Leopards are now looking at 3rd and 11. Well, a big play coming up right here. You want to try to get at least about half of it here, Greg, to give you a shot.
Yeah, we're definitely going for it on 4 downs, so we need to get it in a position where we could possibly make it in 2 downs. And I think that
power eye set. Lindsey gets the call. He's going to be hitting the backfield and slung backward. A big loss. They're going to put it all the way back to the 42-yard line. He's going to lose 4 on that.
Man,
that's a tough spot.
Yeah, it was a tough spot. He had to get hit.
All the way back to the 42.
About 4th and 16, 4th and 15.
Leopards need to get all the way down to the 26-yard line, so 4th and 16.
Maybe a best trick play here?
Yeah. Precious time running off that clock. We're down to 7:45. Leopards trail by 9. They're going to go for it. Binkley rolls the pocket to his right, gets the block. Going downfield is incomplete, and the Rams will take over on downs at the DeQueen, or at the Lakeside 42-yard line. Well, that was a good defensive effort that time, Greg, after the Leopards had driven from their own 33 to the Lakeside 37. The Rams stiffened defensively.
Yeah, they did a good job holding them there, and, we got behind the chains after the first down, and that's just not the way we play. We need to stay ahead of the chains in order to have a good chance of getting a first down each time.
Well, the Rams will empty the backfield as Towel Douglas back in there at quarterback now. Brings a man in motion. They're going to run the jet sweep coming to the left side. Boy, great block out front, and he has running room. He's going to step out of bounds, I believe. The official missed it, however, on the near sideline. Or did he catch it? He was obviously out of bounds on the near
just
side.
Walking around.
Okay, looks like the play is going to stand, so that's a 58-yard touchdown run. Wow, that happened quickly.
Yeah, we just got good blocking out here on the outside by the Ram wide receiver, and then we missed the tackle.
Yeah, one of our Leopards got pancaked right there on the corner, and that allowed him to turn the corner. The extra point by Valines is good, and it's 28-12 Rams with 7:27 to play. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Subject to credit approval.
Pruitt's Foods is now offering pickup. The best of shopping is now online. You click it, they pick it, and you'll love it. Go to Pruitt's Foods and start shopping online and simply pick up at the store. They have the freshest produce, choicest meats, and all hand-picked by a trained Pruitt's professional shopper, ready for same-day pickup. It's Pruitt's Foods Pickup, now available in DeQueen, Broken Bow, and Valiant. Find out more online at pruittsfoods.com.
Well, the Leopards are going to be penalized for running into the kicker on that extra point attempt, so they'll move the football up to the DeQueen 45-yard line where the Rams will kick off. And now Lakeside has extended the lead to 16, but it's still a two-score game, Greg.
Yeah, and last time they kicked this sideways, and we caught it about the 18. We need to let it go out of bounds if it's going to go out of bounds.
It's an onside kick. They get the big hop, and, boy, one of the Leopards alertly recovered it.
Yeah, Trenton Matthews got it on the 25-yard line.
Heads-up play by the young sophomore, Trenton Matthews. He's part of the Good Hands team as he's a wide receiver, and the Leopards will start at their 26-yard line.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Pilgrims of DeQueen, a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen.
Well, Greg, it's still a two-score game with 7:27 to go. Leopards need a couple of touchdowns and a couple of successful two-point conversions to send it to overtime, as Cole Binkley will bring them to the line of scrimmage. Young sophomore quarterback And the fullback will get the call. That's Gibson who's back in the game. And Micah's going to plow forward for about 5 out to the 31-yard line.
Good, hard running by Micah Gibson that time.
Senior fullback. Clock becoming an ally of the Rams now as we're approaching the 7-minute mark of this football game. 28-12. The Leopards now trail by 16 after pulling to within 14-12 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. From the 31, Lindsey gets the call. He'll try the left side, and the Rams will swarm him at about the 33-yard line, I believe. We've got a flag thrown in there as well. Well, the penalty's not exactly even tonight, Greg. We've been flagged 9 times for 79 yards, and the Rams have been penalized twice for 20.
Yeah. And there's 3 times.
Well, this one's going to go against Lakeside.
Yeah.
So Leopard's going to get a first down the easy way this time. Leopards have rolled up, I have them a 17 first downs tonight, Tony.
That's correct.
They'll move it out to the 45-yard line. Leopards need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions to tie it up. Power eye set. Inside handoff to one of the upbacks, and he's going to get across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. That's Gibson. Second down and 7. It'll be senior night 1 week from tonight at Leopard Stadium. We'll honor these seniors and entertain the Magnolia Panthers,
who, by the way, are just trailing Little Rock Parkview 35-28 at halftime, Jay.
It's a high-scoring game. Esther's going to be hitting the backfield and drop.
Yeah, he lost 3 yards there.
Back to the 46-yard line. And now the Leopards behind the chains again, 3rd and 9, as Esther will lose 2 on that carry.
Yeah, I think momentum changed a little bit there, Jay. The Rams got those 2 quick scores and got excited, didn't they?
Yep. And, you know, we're so depleted, you know. We look a little tired up front now.
Yeah.
We've run a lot of plays.
We sure have.
Tonight. 3rd and 9. Leopards need to get to the Ram 45-yard line. We've got movement in the backfield. It's going to cost the Leopards 5 yards. 10 penalties now for 84 yards. And now the Leopards going to be looking at 3rd and 14. As they'll give ground. Well, the junior high Cubs will end their season on Tuesday night as they'll travel to Magnolia.
We'll be there.
Yep, Tony and Greg will have the call for you from Magnolia.
Hope they don't turn the lights out on us again.
From the 41-yard line, they'll bring a man in motion. They'll run the option right. Quick opener to the fullback. And nice yardage out to about the 47-yard line, as Gibson will pick up about 6. And now the Leopards are going to be looking at 4th down and about 8.
Yeah.
And now the Leopards are going to take a timeout. We'll take 1-2 with 4:48 to play. It's 28-12 Lakeside, back in 1 minute.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the can't have just one deal. Mix and match a flaky sausage biscuit, savory sausage McMuffin, sausage McGriddles, or crispy hash browns. Want 2 sausage biscuits? Buy one, get one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrims is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive. Quality auto body repair since 1982. Diamond Bank offering sound and meaningful financial services, and Pruitt's Food. You click it, we pick it, and you'll love it. Shop online today.
Well, here's your ball game. The Leopards looking at 4th and 8 following the timeout. And we've got movement up front. Flags fly. And let's see if, I believe it's going to be a procedure penalty against the Leopards. Yep. 11 penalties now for 89 yards against the Queen.
Tony, could you see that?
It was
I
almost.
thought they were offsides first.
It's
okay.
hard to say.
Okay.
It was.
It looked to me like the left side of their defensive front jumped off sides, and then the back moved. But I may be wrong.
Following the 5-yard penalty for procedure, the Leopards back at their 42-yard line. Now need 13 on this 4th down play to stay alive in this football game. They'll go to the flex ball. Bigly. We've got flags.
Another 5-yard penalty.
Stopping the play. The Leopards were going to the air that time on 4th and 13, but another procedure penalty, I believe. Okay.
Killing ourselves now, Jay.
12 penalties for 94 yards. Leopards, the only turnover of the night. That one hurt. We were moving following the second half kickoff. But you got to applaud the tremendous effort here on the road tonight at Lakeside. Leopards break their huddle. 4th down and 19. They got to get all the way to the Lakeside 45-yard line. Flex bone set. Binkley has them set. Cole's going to roll the pocket to his left, throwing it up in the air, and it's going to be picked off. No drop.
Down.
So the Rams have held on downs, and they'll take over. 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 37-yard line. Yeah, the Leopards could have played it conservatively here, Greg, and kept it close, but they're trying to win the football game.
Yeah, and that's what you want them to do. We got, that our one shot at winning the game was going for it, even though it was 4th and 19, and just didn't work out for us. And with 3:47 to go, just play defense and try to get the ball back.
We got a whistle again, stopping the play. Well, our referee told us before the game, fans don't come to watch us play, and he said it took him a long time to learn that.
He might want to go home and study on it a little harder.
Yeah, he needs another lesson.
Another flag. This one's going to be against the Rams. False start. They've been flagged only 3 times for 25 yards. 1st and 15 now. We're down to 3:45 to play. Rams, let's see if they want to run a little clock here. Tal Douglas is in their quarterback, and their big running back is going to be Ballard beside him. Play action. They're going to flip it out in the right flat to number 84. That's Ben Vincent. And he's going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage for a pickup of about 5 yards. Stayed in bounds to keep the clock running. 2nd down and 10.
I believe that was Trenton Matthews on that tackle, wasn't it? And we now got a penalty against Lakeside, I believe. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, the referee will slowly walk over and talk to the line judge.
These guys are like us, Jay. They're not going to hurry anywhere.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rams. So that's going to cost them 15 more. Coach Jared McBride wanting an explanation. You can't be happy with that, with a 16-point lead, trying to run out the clock. And you get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. They've been penalized now 4 times for 40 yards. That's going to move it all the way back to the Ram 49-yard line. So it's gotten a little sloppy here in the final couple of minutes. 2nd down and 25 as Tal Douglas going to roll the pocket to his left, throws caught at the 40. The ball carrier dropped at the 38-yard line. The receiver,
number 17, Jay.
17.
Brought down by Cotto there. He got about 15 yards almost.
I don't have a 17 on my roster. Okay, yeah, I do. So it's going to be a pickup of 14 yards. It's still well short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down and 11. Leopards ran him out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:58 to play. The last thing the Rams want to do is run out of bounds. They may just be going to let the play clock run down here. I don't know the purpose of that because the game clock's not running. They finally come to the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage now. Trips to the right for Tal Douglas. Leopard's going to rush 4. Douglas looks to the sidelines as the Rams change the play. Clock's on the move now, 2:40 to play. Take the snap. They'll hand off to Ballard coming right. Cuts up field. He'll be dropped at the 30-yard line.
Flags for holding, Jay.
The play stands. He picks up 8. Yep, holding against Lakeside. A pretty well-played football game up here to the final few minutes.
Yeah, there's been several penalties at the end. That's how you even it up, Jay. We've seen that before, haven't we, Tony?
Maybe once or twice.
10-yard penalty back to the 47-yard line. Still 3rd down. Clock's on the move, 2:30 to play. As Tal Douglas has him set, looks like the Leopards showing a little blitz on the outside. Now they're changing the play. Tal Douglas in the pistol, takes a snap, looking left, throwing downfield, has a man open. It's caught. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. That's going to be Ben Vincent, 46 yards. And that was thrown beautifully as Vincent got behind the Leopard secondary. And this score, Greg, certainly not going to be indicative of how close this football game was.
No, it was extremely close for the entire game until just the last couple of minutes.
So after the Leopards pulled to within 2 at 14-12, Rams have rolled off 20 unanswered. Good set. The kick is good. 35-12 Rams. Kickoff in 1 minute.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
No tricks, all treats this month at Gentry Chevrolet, 1027 Highway 70 East into Queen. Fall is on us. With the changes in temperature, make sure your family ride is set to go with a front-end alignment or oil change at Gentry Chevrolet's award-winning service department. There's 2 quick lube style oil changing booths, so no one has to wait. And windshield repair and replacement services available also. Even though most of the new vehicles sell the day they arrive, Gentry Chevrolet is one of the largest used car inventories in our area. So whether it's new or used, check them out on the web at GentryChevyInc.com.
Rams will kick it deep, and it's going to sail out of bounds at about the 20-yard line, so the Leopards will take it at their own 35-yard line. With 2:06 to go, Greg, here's where you really can't afford any more injuries. You got a depleted squad. We only have 35 out for football. My understanding, a lot of kids that elected not to play this year have already approached Coach Bannon about wanting to come out for football immediately after the season. So that's encouraging.
It is. And games like this are going to make more kids want to play football. You know, when they see the effort that these kids put out and the result of that effort, I think that's going to make more kids want to be a part of the team.
Leopards have 2:06 with which to work. They're going to run the option right. Binkley will pitch at the last minute, makes one man miss, but Lindsay will be slung to the turf for a loss back at about the 33-yard line. Ty's going to lose a couple on that carry. Now, looking at last year's roster, Greg, and comparing it to this year's roster, I counted 11 guys that could have come out this year, had at least one more year to play, that elected not to come out. Those 11 guys certainly would have helped with depth. Many of them would have started.
Oh, yes.
And then you added several ninth graders moving up to become sophomores that elected not to play. And I know Coach Fannon's going to work real hard to try to get all those kids back out. Binkley will throw it up for grabs, and it's picked off at midfield. They hauled down at the DeQueen 38-yard line. Leopards with their second turnover of the night. On the season, Greg, minus 14, the turnover ratio, and they'll certainly have to clean that up. As we've talked about, work on ball security in the offseason. Rams will take over at the DeQueen 37-yard line. Minute 11 to play. Lakeside with their starters still out there.
What do you think? The Rams will show any sportsmanship here, Jay?
Looks like they're going to get in the victory formation. Take a snap, take a knee. There you go. Douglas will lose 5 on that snap.
I appreciate that.
All right, we'll bring up second down and not 16. One more snap ought to do it, but boy, what an effort here tonight. Leopards pulled to within 2 at 14-12 and seemingly had all the momentum. But Lakeside scored at the end of the third quarter and then outscored the Leopards 14-0 in the fourth quarter to pull away to win it 35-12 in a score that's nowhere indicative of how close this football game was here tonight. Another snap, another knee, and that's going to do it. Final score, Lakeside 35, DeQueen 12. We'll be back to wrap it up following this 3-minute timeout.
Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811. Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug and Gifts in historic downtown DeQueen. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug and Gifts, downtown DeQueen.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Final score at Hot Springs, the Rams pull away late to defeat the Leopards by a final score of 35-12. Let's go down on the field now with Coach Jared Fannin. Here's Tony.
Coach, I've been an adopted Leopard for about 12 years now, and I'm going to tell you, I can count on one hand the times I've been more proud of an effort by a Leopard team.
Oh, very proud. You know, in the game the whole way. Proud of our offense, proud of our defense, got some stops. Lakeside made a few more plays than we did, but I told the guys the score doesn't indicate how close this football game was. You know, that Lakeside team, they mercy ruled hope.
Yeah.
And
we ran the ball 66 times a day, so we moved the football. That's a lot of carries for one football team.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, that's our bread and butter. That's what we want to do: run the football, keep the chains going, and keep the clock running. Very proud of our offense, and we just got to get back to work on Sunday.
Could you talk about the offensive line a little bit?
Yeah, offensive line did great. They were getting the push all night long and allowed our running backs to get the drive. They were sustaining blocks all night, and so that group's been working hard all year, and it finally showed and paid off tonight. The hard work they've been putting in. All hats off goes to our offensive line.
Coach, thanks for your gracious talk with us all year, and go Leopards.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's Coach Jared Fannin. Great effort tonight by the Leopards in Hot Springs, but they've come up short against the Rams, 35-12. The Rams scored 2 touchdowns in the first 5 minutes of this football game, and it looked like the route was on. But then the Leopards dominated the rest of the first half. At halftime, out of a possible 24 minutes, the Leopards had held the football for 19 minutes, 35 seconds. And they got a score with 39 seconds to go in the first half on a 1-yard run by Trey Brown to cut it to 8 at intermission, 14-6. Leopards got the second half kickoff, committed a fumble, but then the defense rose to the occasion again and stopped Lakeside on downs at the DeQueen 31-yard line. The Leopards moved 69 yards in 10 plays, score coming on a 25-yard run by Donovan Esther with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Leopards tried for 2 and the tie, but came up just a little bit short at the goal line. But they were seemingly in the football game at that point, trailing 14-12. But then the Rams in the game on a 21-0 run to make the final score 35-12. Some statistics for you. The Leopards, as Tony mentioned, 66 rushing attempts, 227 yards on the ground. Leading the way, Ty Lindsay, 24 carries, 76 yards. Donovan Esther had 18 carries for 70 yards. And the fullback, Micah Gibson, had 13 carries for 52 yards to lead the Leopards. 71 offensive snaps, 227 yards in total offense. The Leopards were 6 of 8 tonight in fourth down conversions. The Leopards rolled up 17 first downs on the night. Really played arguably their best football game of the season, but come up short here in Lakeside, 35-12. We'll be back to name our McDonald's player of the game. Set the stage for next week. Take some look at some of the other scores from around the area after this 3-minute timeout.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
Applications are now being accepted for 1, 2, or 3-bedroom apartments in DeQueen, Horatio, and Locksburg at the Housing Authority of Sevier County, with offices at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen. These apartments are available with income-based rent or flat rent. All applicants are screened and income limits apply. Central heat and air and a stove and refrigerator are furnished. Offering safe and affordable housing, it's the Housing Authority of Sevier County at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen. Call 642-2960.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser began operating in Arkansas in 1956 and currently employs 655 Arkansans? 100% of our 1.2 million acres of timberland are certified to sustainable forestry standards, and 100% of the fiber in our wood products are certified to the SFI fiber sourcing standard. We've been developing new building products and solutions for more than 100 years, carrying on the tradition of providing for our families and neighbors with products that we can be proud of.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, proud to be a sponsor of this Leopard Sports broadcast. Just like the Leopards, Wilkerson Funeral Home has always been a proud, strong part of our community. For years, the Wilkerson family has been serving families in Southwest Arkansas. They understand that each family member and every life remembered are uniquely different from any other. Putting families first and ensuring that each life is properly honored is their promise to you. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable professional service since 1929. Supporting the Leopards, it's Wilkerson Funeral Home.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Back in the Spa City, a tremendous effort tonight by the DeQueen Leopards, but they followed the Lakeside Rams 35-12 as the Rams scored 21 unanswered points to end the football game. And it's time to name our McDonald's player of the game, Greg.
And while we could have done several people, we want to especially give a shout out to the line and the way they blocked tonight. I mean, we had a total, like you said, of rushing of 220 plus yards on 66 plays. We decided to go tonight with fullback Micah Gibson. He had 13 carries for 52 yards. And while the Leopards were 6 of 8 on fourth down conversions, he had 3 of those himself. And for that effort, we're going to name him our McDonald's player of the game, and we congratulate him, and we will offer him a coupon for an extra value meal from the fine folks at McDonald's. We appreciate all they do for us each and every game, all year long, for all Leopard athletics. Thank you so much to McDonald's for their sponsorship of the Leopard player of the game and for offering them the extra value meal coupon.
What impressed me about Micah, Greg, is he limped off the field a couple of times, but just wouldn't quit. You know, just right back in the football game, shaking off injuries, continuing to battle for his teammates. And he's a senior and has had a great senior season. And so congratulations to Micah Gibson, our McDonald's player of the game. Greg, let's take a look at some other scores from around the area here.
Okay, looking at the scores that I have from the 5A South Conference, Camden Fairview now leads Hope 35-0 in the second quarter. And it's the last score I have, Little Rock Parkview over Magnolia at the half, 35-28. At the end of the third quarter, Arkadelphia leads Ashdown 27-12. Still Dirks 7.6. Nashville 34. Waldron 0. Mena over Lafayette County 48-12. Murfreesboro over Foreman 48-0. And Mount Ida over Mineral Springs 21-0.
You let Patrick Massey talk you into changing Lafayette County to Lafayette County?
No, you did that.
Oh, okay.
Not Patrick Massey. Just so he knows, that was you.
All right. Boy, I tell you what, Greg, Leopards coming here tonight 0-7. They've been mercy ruled, sportsmanship rule invoked, I believe, the last 6 ball games. And, nobody's really expecting much of an effort tonight. And, boy, they laid it all out on the field tonight. Just a tremendous effort.
Well, I think one of the things you got to realize about this group of Leopards, especially not only the seniors, but with their leadership, they have not ever given up. Even when they were mercy ruled in the game, they still never quit playing. And I think that says a lot for their character and for what they're willing to do. They've got 2 more games, senior night next week at home against Magnolia, and then on the road 1 week later against Arkansas High in Texarkana. And, they've got another couple of chances to win a ball game, and they just need to continue to improve, believe in themselves. I think that we saw enough improvement tonight to believe that they can win a ball game this year.
All right, final score 35-12, and a final score that's certainly not indicative of how close this football game was. Lakeside knocks off DeQueen. We'll be back to set the stage for next week following this final timeout.
At the DeQueen Church of Christ at 1305 West Colin Ray Drive, we are dedicated to be Jesus to our community and excited to announce the opening of our new on-site food pantry. Our pantry is open the first and third Wednesday of each month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The DeQueen Church of Christ is an equal opportunity TE, FAP, and USDA food provider. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses, rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
Diamond Bank in DeQueen is proud to feature a young leopard each week who's dreaming about their opportunity one day and our Diamond in the Rough feature. Maybe you're dreaming about an opportunity to own your own home. The time is now, as Diamond Bank in DeQueen is making home loans available. Call for an appointment, 642-2100, and one of our friendly loan officers will show you how easy it is to own your own home. Diamond Bank in DeQueen, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
Football is a way of life for our community.
And supporting our community is a way of life for Farmers Bank and Trust. We believe that support isn't just offering great products and services, it's being active in our community. Whether it's cheering on the home team on Friday nights or supporting academic programs during the day, Farmers Bank and Trust is our community's biggest fan. Find a branch near you at myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Now the Leopards with a spirited effort here tonight in Hot Springs, but they come up a little short against the Lakeside Rams. Final score 35-12. And we hope, Greg, that everyone will come out for senior night next Friday night as we host Magnolia and honor these seniors.
Yeah, I think they deserve our honor for the effort they put forth all year long. Things haven't always went the way they wanted them to, and I'm sure as disappointed as we are as fans, they're even more disappointed as players. But, excellent effort tonight, in the 8th game of the year after what's happened to them, like you said, in the previous games, to come out and put the effort out that they had tonight. It's just, to me, amazing.
Yep. Final score 35-12. Don't forget, next week now, the junior high Cubs will wrap up their season at Magnolia on Tuesday night. Airtime with Greg and Tony, 6:45. And then we'll be back at Leopard Stadium on Friday night for senior night, final home game of the year. 7 o'clock kickoff as DeQueen will host Magnolia. And you can tune in for the action, our pregame show starting at 6:30. For all of our crew here tonight, Kelly Blair with the Friday night pregame show. Jen Albert, our Hall of Famer, back on the controls at the studios, doing a wonderful job as our board op and engineer, keeping us lined out throughout the broadcast tonight. Tony Stowers, who walks more miles than anybody except Cole Binkley during the ball game, up and down statting and also providing in-game interviews and reports, doing a great job as usual, multitasking. Greg Revel, superb as always with his insight and analysis. I'm Jay Bunyard. Final score from Lakeside, Rams 35, Leopards 12, till we talk to you next Friday night. So long, everyone. Have a great weekend.
DeQueen Leopards Football, proudly presented by Gentry Chevrolet. Online at GentryChevyInc.com. Nobody beats a Gentry deal.